A dreary November day, a cold winter wind, a pale bank of mist and cloud, wet lawn, storm-beaten shrubbery, ceaseless rain, sweeping, sweeping, sweeping. There is no possibility of taking a walk today.
Jane Eyre by Charlotte Brontë. Dramatised for radio in 4 episodes by Michelin Wonder. Starring Sophie Thompson as Jane Eyre and Ciaran Hinds as Mr Rochester. With Anne Stallybrass, Julian Glover and Elizabeth Bell. Episode 1. Jane the Child.
Why, here you are, hiding again, and you are reading. How dare you?
Ow! You are a cruel boy. I hate you.
Do not answer back. Give me that book.
I am reading it.
There.
Oh, let go of my hair.
Rat, nasty stupid rat, you are a beast and a beggar.
I hate you. I hate you.
Help! You're attacking me. Help! Help!
Bessie, come quickly. Oh, my poor John. Stop it at once. Oh, John, darling. Oh, she's mad. Bessie, hurry.
Oh, Lord, you worry to fly at Master John. Come here, Miss Jane.
Take her to the red room and lock her in.
You don't touch me.
Oh, now come along, Miss Jane.
Oh, hold her. She's like a mad cat.
I hate you. I hate you all.
Oh, now, quiet now, Miss Jane.
I would be warmer in the middle of frost and snow. I would be happier in a graveyard than at the tea table here. I hate you all.
For shame, Miss Eyre, to strike a young gentleman, your young master.
How is he my master? I'm not a servant.
You were less than a servant, for you do nothing for your keep. Now you must be a good girl and think over your wickedness.
I am not wicked.
You must be aware that you are under obligations to Mrs. Reed. If she were to turn you out, you would have to go to the poorhouse. You should be useful and pleasant.
I hate Mrs. Reed, and I hate John Reed.
God will punish you, Miss Jane. What have you to say?
Nothing.
Well, I will leave you to repent your wickedness. Say your prayers, child.
Oh, Bessie, don't leave me alone. I do not hate you.
You must think about your sins.
No, Bessie! No. This is the red room. Red. The carpet is red. The table at the foot of the bed is covered with crimson cloth. The 2 large windows have their blinds always drawn down. It was in this chamber that Mr. Reed breathed his last. Here he lay. And from here his coffin was borne by the undertaker's men. Oh, the room is chilly. By the window, a large looking glass. Oh, what a pale face. What glittering eyes. Is that me? Is that Jane Eyre? Why do they always think me naughty?
Jane Eyre.
My head aches. Oh, why can I never please? No one dares thwart John, even though he twists the necks of the pigeons and he sets dogs at the sheep. It will be dark soon.
Dark.
Perhaps I am wicked. Perhaps they will forget me, and I shall starve to death here.
Wicked.
Mr. Reed would have treated me kindly. Perhaps he will revisit the earth to punish the wrong and avenge the oppressed. Perhaps his spirit will rise before me like a ghost.
Ghost, Jane.
What is that? Oh, no.
Dark. No moon.
Take me out.
Dark.
I want to go to the nursery, Bessie. Bessie, come quickly. Oh, I don't know what to say here.
Stay.
Ah, Bessie! Oh, Bessie! Bessie?
Here, Miss Jane.
What is that fire?
It is only the nursery fire.
Oh, my head hurts.
I will shade the candle.
How are you feeling?
Who is that?
It is Mr. Lloyd, the apothecary.
Why? What is the matter with me?
You fell sick in the Red Room with crying. Bessie, fetch her something to eat.
Bessie!
I will not be long.
Well now, why do you cry so much, Miss Jane Eyre?
I cry because I am miserable.
And why are you miserable?
Oh, shut up in a room where there is a ghost. No one will go into the Red Room at night, and it was cruel to shut me up alone without a candle.
Are you afraid now, in daylight?
No. Now I am just unhappy.
But why? Gateshead Hall's a very beautiful house. Are you not very thankful to have such a fine place to live at?
Bessie says I have less right to be here than the servants.
Have you any other relations?
I don't know. I asked Aunt Reed once, and she said I might have some poor low relations called Eyre that she knew nothing about.
If you have such, would you like to go to them?
No. I should not like to belong to poor people.
Well, not even if they were kind to you?
No. I do not think so.
Would you like to go to school?
Well, I think I should like to go to school. Bessie says they have paintings and landscapes. They sing songs and translate French books.
You enjoy reading?
Oh, yes,
Here we are. A bun and some cheesecake. And your favourite plate with a bird of paradise on it.
Oh, thank you, Bessie. You are the kindest being in the world.
I'll leave you now, Jane.
Goodbye, Mr. Lloyd.
Bessie, walk to the door with me. Goodbye, Jane. How did the child come here?
Her father was a poor clergyman, and her mother married him against the wishes of her friends. Her grandfather, Reed, cut her off without a shilling. After they'd been married a year, her father caught the typhus fever. Her mother took the infection from him, and they died within a month of each other. Poor Miss Jane.
Indeed.
Ah, come in, child. This is the little girl respecting whom I applied to you, Mr. Brocklehurst.
She is very small. What is her age?
10 years.
What is your name, little girl?
Jane Eyre, sir.
Well, Jane Eyre, are you a good child?
Perhaps the less said on that subject, the better, Mr. Brocklehurst.
I am sorry indeed to hear it. Come here, child. Do you know where the wicked go after death?
They go to hell, sir.
And what is hell?
A pit full of fire.
And should you like to fall into that pit and to be burning there forever?
No, sir.
What must you do to avoid it?
I must keep in good health and not die.
Oh, you see?
I hope that sigh is from the heart, and that you repent of ever having been the occasion of discomfort to your excellent benefactress. Do you say your prayers, night and morning?
Yes, sir.
Do you read your Bible?
Sometimes.
That proves you have a wicked heart. You must pray to God to change it, to take away your heart of stone and give you a new and clean one.
How is my heart to be changed? It is in my body.
Mr. Brocklehurst, I believe I intimated in my letter that this little girl has not quite the character and disposition I could wish. Should you admit her to Lowood School, I should be glad if the superintendent and teachers were requested to keep a strict eye on her, and above all, to guard against her worst fault, a tendency to deceit. I mention this in your hearing, Jane, that you may not attempt to impose on Mr. Brocklehurst.
Deceit is a sad fault in a child. It is akin to falsehood, and all liars will have their portion in the lake burning with fire and brimstone. She shall be watched, Mrs. Reed.
As for the vacations, she will, with your permission, spend them always at Lowood.
Indeed, Mrs. Reed.
Consistency, my dear Mr Brocklehurst. I advocate consistency in all things.
Consistency, madam, is the first of Christian duties, and it has been observed in every arrangement connected with the establishment of Lowood. Plain fare, simple attire, unsophisticated accommodation, hardy and active habits. Such is the order of the day in the house and its inhabitants.
I will send her as soon as possible. I am anxious to be relieved of a responsibility that is becoming irksome.
I shall send Miss Temple notice that she is to expect a new girl. Goodbye, Mrs. Reed.
Goodbye, Mr Brocklehurst. Jane!
Goodbye, Mr. Brocklehurst.
You may return to the nursery, Jane.
I'm not deceitful. If I were, I should say I loved you, but I declare I do not love you.
Oh.
I dislike you the worst of anybody in the world except John Reed.
Well, I never did.
I will never call you aunt again as long as I live. I will never come to see you when I am grown up. And if anyone asks me how I liked you and how you treated me, I will say that you treated me with miserable cruelty, and the very thought of you makes me sick.
How dare you affirm that, Jane Eyre?
Because it is the truth. You think I have no feelings and that I can do without one bit of love or kindness, but I cannot live so, and you have no pity. I shall remember how you threw me into the Red Room and locked me up in there until my dying day. People think you were a good woman, but you are bad and hard-hearted.
Jane, what is the matter with you? I assure you, I desire to be your friend.
You told Mr. Brocklehurst I had a bad character, a deceitful disposition.
Jane, you do not understand. Children must be corrected for their faults.
Deceit is not my fault.
But you are passionate, Jane. That you must allow. Now return to the nursery, there's a dear, and lie down.
I am not your dear. I cannot lie down. Send me to school soon, Mrs. Reed, for I hate to live here. I open the glass door to the garden. The shrubbery is still. The black frost reigns, unbroken by sun and breeze. I run across the grass into the trees. There is no pleasure in the silent trees, the falling fir cones, the relics of autumn russet leaves swept by the wind in heaps. I lean against a gate and look into an empty field where no sheep feed, where the short grass is white with frost. What shall I do? What shall I do?
I've brought you breakfast, Miss Jane.
I'm not hungry.
Oh, you must have some milk and bread. Here, I've wrapped some biscuits for you. Put them in your bag for the journey.
Oh, Bessie, you are so kind to me.
Well, miss, not always as much as I'd like.
I shan't miss your scolding, Bessie.
Oh, such a funny little thing.
I don't think I shall ever be afraid of you again, Bessie, because I've got used to you. Anyway, I shall soon have another set of people to dread.
Oh, if you dread them, they'll dislike you.
As you do, Bessie.
I don't dislike you, miss. I believe I'm fonder of you than all the others.
You don't show it.
You sharp little thing.
Just now, I'm rather sorry to leave you.
Oh, just now, and rather. How coolly my little lady says it. I dare say now if I were to ask you for a kiss, you wouldn't give it to me. You'd say, rather not.
I'll kiss you and welcome, Bessie. Of course I will. Bend your head down to me. Oh, Bessie, how far is it?
50 miles, my dear.
What a long way. Bessie, come with me, please. Come with me.
Now, Miss Jane, let go.
Bessie.
Come. We shall have our breakfast, and I shall take you to the carriage.
The journey lasts an eternity. The gravel road is sodden by a recent thaw. The afternoon is wet and misty. The twilight deepens. We descend a valley dark with trees, a wild wind rushing through the woods. After an age, the journey is over.
doing, my dear?
A parlour, papered walls, carpets, curtains, shining mahogany furniture. I warm my numbed fingers over the blaze of a fire.
You have travelled alone?
Yes, Ma'am.
You must be tired.
A little, Ma'am.
And hungry too, no doubt. Is this the first time you have left your parents to come to school?
My parents are dead.
How long have they been dead?
Ever since I can remember, Ma'am.
Can you read and write and sew a little?
Yes, I can.
Well, I hope you will be a good child. You're in time for supper. Come with me. Helen!
Yes, Miss Temple?
Helen, this is Jane Eyre. She has just arrived. Look after her, will you?
Yes, Miss Temple. Come with me, Jane.
Where are we going?
Supper. Here. Water. Horrid. And some cake.
Cake?
Horrid. Thin and stale. But don't mind everyone looking at you. It's because you haven't got your uniform yet. Go on, eat. I'm not very hungry. I understand. After supper, we have prayers and then bed. Lights out in 10 minutes. Come on. Not yet dawn, a rush light. We file downstairs 2 and 2 into the schoolroom. Prayers, the reading of chapters from the Bible. An hour later, day is fully dawned. Now we can have breakfast. The refectory is a great, low-ceilinged, gloomy room. On 2 tables, smoke basins of something hot. Oh, the porridge is burnt again. It's disgusting. A servant brings in tea for the teachers, and the meal begins. Ravenous, and now very faint, I devour a spoonful. Each girl tastes the food and tries to swallow it. Breakfast is over, and none has breakfasted.
Silence, everyone.
Miss Maria Temple, the superintendent of Lowood. Tall, fair and shapely, brown eyes, a fine penciling of long lashes. On each temple, dark brown hair in round curls. A dress of purple cloth relieved by black velvet trimming. A gold watch shines at her girdle. A pale, clear complexion. A stately air and carriage.
Girls, you had this morning a breakfast which you could not eat. You must be hungry. I have ordered that bread and cheese should be served to all. It is to be done on my responsibility.
Lessons commence and continue till 5 o'clock. Dinner is served on 2 huge tin-plated vessels, from which rises a strong steam smelling of rancid fat. Potatoes and strange shreds of rusty meat are mixed together. Soon after 5, another meal, a small mug of coffee and half a slice of brown bread. Half an hour's recreation, then a glass of water, a piece of oat cake, prayers and bed. Such is my first day at Lowood, and each day following.
Helen Burns, you are leaning to one side. Stand straight. And hold your head up. What do you have to say?
I am sorry, Miss Scatcherd.
You dirty, disagreeable girl. You have not cleaned your nails this morning.
Please, Miss Scatcherd, she could not wash this morning, as the water was frozen.
Silence, Eyre. Burns, the switch. Immediately.
Helen leaves the class, goes into a small inner room where the books are kept, and returns with a bundle of twigs. Then she quietly unlooses her pinafore, and the teacher instantly and sharply inflicts on her neck a dozen strokes with the bunch of twigs. Not a tear rises to Helen's eyes.
Put the rod away, Burns. and consider your slatternly habits.
The evening is the pleasantest part of the day. The school is warmer than in the morning, the fires being allowed to burn a little more brightly to make up for the lack of candles. It has snowed. A drift is forming against the window pane. Were you much hurt today?
Oh, I have forgotten it.
You must wish to leave Lowood.
Why should I?
Miss Scatchard is so cruel to you.
Not at all. She is severe. She dislikes my faults.
If she struck me with the rod, I should get it from her hand. I should break it under her nose.
If you did, Mr Brocklehurst would expel you from the school. That would be a great grief to your relations. It is far better to endure patiently a smart which nobody feels but yourself than to commit a hasty action whose evil consequences will extend to all connected with you.
It is disgraceful to be flogged and sent to stand in the middle of a room full of people. I could not bear it.
It would be your duty to bear it if you could not avoid it.
Is Miss Temple as severe to you as Miss Scatchard?
Miss Temple sees my errors and tells me of them gently. If I do anything worthy of praise, she gives me my due.
Well, then, with Miss Temple you are good.
Yes, in a passive way. There is no merit in such goodness.
But there is. You are good to those who are good to you. If people were always kind and obedient to those who are cruel and unjust, the wicked people would have it all their own way.
You'll change your mind, I hope, when you grow older.
During January, February and part of March, deep snows prevent us stirring beyond the garden walls, except to go to church. We have no boots. My ungloved hands are covered with chilblains, my feet inflamed with the torture of thrusting swelled, raw and stiff toes into my shoes in the morning. One Sunday afternoon, Mr Brocklehurst arrives.
Miss Temple, I find in settling accounts that a lunch consisting of bread and cheese has twice been served to the girls during the past weeks. How is this? Who introduced this innovation?
I did, sir. The breakfast was so ill-prepared that the pupils could not possibly eat it, and I dared not allow them to remain fasting until dinner-time.
Madam, when you put bread and cheese instead of burnt porridge into these children's mouths, you may indeed feed their vile bodies, but you little think how you starve their immortal souls. Let me remind you, girls, of the exhortations of our blessed Lord, who called upon his disciples to take up their cross and follow him. Heed his warning, that man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of God.
But Mr Brocklehurst...
Madam, my mission is to mortify in these girls the lusts of the flesh, to teach them to clothe themselves with shamefacedness and sobriety. Let the careless child who broke her slate come forward.
Oh, no.
Don't be afraid, Jane. I saw it was an accident.
Fetch a stool. Place the child upon it. Ah, it is the new pupil. Miss Temple, teachers and children, you all see this girl. You observe she possesses the ordinary form of childhood. Who would think that the evil one had already found a servant and agent in her? You must shun this girl. This child, native of a Christian land worse than many a heathen. This girl is a liar. Let no one speak to her during the remainder of the day.
Courage, Jane.
You may come down now, Jane. I've brought you some coffee and bread.
I'm not hungry.
Let me help you down.
Oh. Helen, why do you stay with the girl whom everybody hates and despises?
Oh, your hands are cold. Let me warm them. If all the world hated you and believed you wicked, if your own conscience absolved you from guilt, you would still not be without friends.
I know I should think well of myself, but that is not enough. If others don't love me, I would rather die than live.
Oh, hush, Jane. You think too much of the love of human beings. Angels see our tortures and recognise our innocence. God awaits only the separation of spirit from flesh to crown us with a full reward.
Oh, Helen.
I came on purpose to find you, Miss Eyre. I want you to come to my room. Helen, you may come too. Come and sit by the fire. Well, Jane, is it all over? Have you cried your grief away?
I'm afraid I shall never do that.
Why?
Because I have been wrongly accused.
We shall think you what you prove yourself to be, my child. Continue to act as a good girl and you will satisfy us. Now, some tea for you both.
Thank you, Miss Temple.
Thank you, Miss Temple.
Jane, you have been charged with falsehood. What have you to say?
I think you should write to Mr. Lloyd, the apothecary. He will speak for me.
Very well. If his reply is favourable, you shall be publicly cleared from every imputation. To me, Jane, you are clear now. And Helen, how are you tonight? Have you coughed much today?
Not quite so much, I think.
And the pain in your chest?
It is a little better.
Good.
Toast and seed cake. We feast that evening as on nectar and ambrosia. And after tea, Miss Temple and Helen converse of things I have never heard of. Nations and times past, countries far away. Helen's eyes acquire a beauty of meaning, of movement, of radiance. Her soul sits on her lips. A week later, Miss Temple receives from Mr. Lloyd a corroboration of my honesty. I am cleared from every imputation of deceit. Thus relieved, I toil hard. I commence French and drawing. I sketch my first cottage, whose walls outrival in slope those of the Leaning Tower of Pisa. I draw houses and trees, paint imagined butterflies hovering over unblown roses, birds picking at ripe cherries, wrens' nests enclosing pearl-like eggs. I would not now have exchanged Lowood with all its privations for Gateshead and its daily luxuries. The frosts of winter cease. The snows melt. Snowdrops peep out amongst the leaves. April advances to May with days of blue sky and placid sunshine. Wild primroses gleaming pale gold. But before May arrives, the school is transformed into a hospital. Semi-starvation and neglected colds predispose the pupils to infection. Helen has been ill now for some weeks. She is not with the fever patients, for her complaint is consumption. One evening, I have a great desire to see her. Helen, are you awake?
Jane? Can it be you, Jane?
Let me kiss you, Helen. I have not seen you for so long. Oh, your forehead is cold. You were so thin.
Why are you here, Jane? It is past 11 o'clock.
I was thinking about you. I could not sleep till I had spoken to you.
Oh, you're just in time, I think.
Are you going home, Helen?
Yes.
Oh, Helen.
Your feet are bare, Jane. Come, lie down. Cover yourself with my quilt.
I do not want to hurt you.
No, you won't. I'll put my arm around you. We must all die one day. And my illness is not painful. It is gentle and gradual. My mind is at rest. I leave no one to regret me. By dying young, I shall escape great sufferings. I have not qualities or talents to make my way very well in the world.
But where are you going to, Helen?
I am going to God.
What is God?
My Maker and yours, who will never destroy what he created.
Do you believe in heaven, Helen?
Oh, I believe God is good. Dear Jane.
I cannot let you go.
I feel as if I could sleep now. Do not leave me, Jane.
I'll stay with you, dear Helen. No one shall take me away.
Are you warm?
Yes.
Good night, Jane.
Good night, Helen. When I awake, it is day.
Come along, my dear.
Where am I going?
Back to your own bed, Jane.
And Helen? Helen.
Helen is at peace, my dear.
The fever drew public attention to Lowood, and slowly improvements in diet and clothing were introduced. I remained at Lowood 6 years as a pupil and 2 as a teacher. My life was uniform and not unhappy. I had the means of an excellent education and a great delight in pleasing my teachers, especially Miss Temple. After 8 years, she married and removed with her husband to a different county. From the day she left, I began to desire liberty and eventually decided to advertise. A young lady accustomed to tuition is desirous of meeting with a situation in a private family. She is qualified to teach the usual branches of a good English education, together with French, drawing and music.
If J.E. is in a position to give satisfactory references as to character and competence, a situation can be offered her where there is one pupil, a little girl under 10 years of age. Salary £30 per annum. Please reply to Mrs. Fairfax, Thornfield, near Millcote.
Thornfield, Millcote. Doubtless a neat, orderly place. And Mrs. Fairfax. A black gown and widow's cap. Severe, perhaps, but not uncivil. A model of elderly English respectability. I forward my testimonial to Mrs. Fairfax, and the lady is satisfied. One day suffices to pack my trunk, brush my black travelling dress, prepare my bonnet, gloves and muff. I wait in the parlour for the carriage. At Millcote, another carriage was waiting for me. How far is it to Thornfield?
Oh, matter of 6 mile.
How long shall we be before we get there?
Up in an hour and a half.
Judging from the plainness of the servant and the carriage, Mrs. Fairfax is not a very dashing person. So much the better. I wonder if she lives alone, except for this little girl. I pray God she may not turn out a second Mrs. Reed. Well, if she does, I am not bound to stay with her. I can advertise again. We are on a common with houses scattered around. The road is heavy and the night misty. A narrow galaxy of lights on the hillside marks a village. We ascend a drive and come upon the long front of a house. Candlelight gleams from one curtained bow window. All the rest is dark and dim.
Oh, boy. Here we are, miss.
How do you do, my dear? Oh, I'm afraid you've had a tedious ride. John drives so slowly.
Mrs. Fairfax?
Yes. Do come in, Miss Eyre. You must be cold. John, have the young lady's luggage carried to her room.
Very well, Mrs. Fairfax.
Come in. Come in.
A snug room, a round table by a cheerful fire, an armchair high-backed and old-fashioned. Mrs. Fairfax is the neatest imaginable little elderly lady in a widow's cap, black silk gown and snowy muslin apron.
May I help you remove your shawl?
Please do not give yourself any trouble.
Oh, it's no trouble. I dare say your own hands are numb. Draw nearer to the fire.
Thank you.
Please, help yourself to refreshments. There are sandwiches and some fruit cake. Let me pour you some tea.
Oh, thank you. Shall I have the pleasure of seeing Miss Fairfax tonight?
Miss Fairfax? Oh, you mean Miss Varron.
Then she is not your daughter?
No, my dear. I am the housekeeper. Oh, I am glad you're come. It will be pleasant to have a companion.
I see.
Thornfield is a fine old hall. Rather neglected of late years, perhaps, but a respectable place. It has been rather lonely. But then, just this autumn, little Adela came. A child makes a house alive all at once, don't you think?
Yes.
And now you are here. Well, there will be company.
I am sure I will be happy here.
When you're warm, I'll show you your bedroom. It's only small, but I thought you'd like it better than one of the large front chambers. They are so dreary and solitary.
At last I am in a safe haven. I kneel down at the bedside. Please guide me on my path, and give me the power of meriting the kindness which seems so frankly offered to me before it is earned. When I awake, the sun shines in through the blue chintz window curtains, showing papered walls and a carpeted floor, so unlike the bare planks and stained plaster of Lowood. I rise and dress with care. The mirror shows a plain, little person with irregular features. Well, Jane. Now, at last, you will settle in a real home. Oh, how I wish I had rosy cheeks, a straight nose and a small cherry mouth. Well, my hair must be smooth. My frock must be black. I think I shall do respectably enough to appear before Mrs. Fairfax and my new pupil. Along the massive gallery, descend the slippery oak steps. Pictures on the wall, a pendant from the ceiling, a great clock whose case is of oak curiously carved. Everything is stately and imposing. The hall door stands wide open. The house is 3 stories high. A gentleman's manor house, not a nobleman's seat. Battlements round the top give it a picturesque look. Farther off a hill's quiet and lonely, seeming to embrace Thornfield with a gentle seclusion.
I see you are an early riser, Miss Eyre. Well, how do you like Thornfield?
I think I shall like it very much.
It is a pretty place. But I fear it would be getting out of order unless Mr Rochester should visit it rather oftener than he does.
Who is Mr Rochester?
With the owner of Thornfield.
Oh, I see. So Adela is...
Madame Fairfax?
The present Mr Rochester's mother was a Fairfax and second cousin to my husband. Adela is Mr Rochester's ward. Ah, good morning, Miss Adela.
Bonjour.
Come and speak to the lady who is to teach you and make you a clever woman.
C'est la gouvernante.
Mary certainement. Where is she from?
Adela was born in Paris. When she first came here, she could speak no English at all.
Oh, I can speak English. Mademoiselle, what is your name?
Eyre. Jane Eyre.
I came here in a ship. I can sing. Shall I let you hear me sing?
If you wish, Adela.
After breakfast. Come, we shall go in. You can use the library as a schoolroom, and after lunch I will show you the rest of the house. And this is the drawing room.
In what order you keep these rooms, Mrs Fairfax?
Mr Rochester's visits are always unexpected. I think it best to keep the rooms in readiness.
Is Mr Rochester an exacting sort of man?
Not particularly. He has a gentleman's taste and habits.
Is he generally liked?
Oh, yes. The family have always been respected here.
But do you like him?
I have no cause to do otherwise. I believe he is considered a just and liberal landlord.
What is his character?
Oh, his character is unimpeachable. He has travelled a great deal. I dare say he is clever, but I never had much conversation with him.
Is he eccentric?
Well, you cannot always be sure whether he is in jest or earnest. But that is of no consequence. He is a very good master.
How big are the grounds of the house?
The park is very beautiful. We could climb up to the attic and see the view from there if you would like.
It is rather gloomy here.
Indeed it is.
Do the servants sleep here?
No, they're at the back of the house. There now. What do you think?
Oh, wonderful. I did not realise the park was so big.
You can just see the church by the gate. There.
Oh, yes. Mrs Fairfax?
Yes?
Did you hear something like a laugh?
I heard nothing.
There it is again.
Perhaps it is Grace Poole. She works in one of these rooms sometimes.
I am cold. May we go down?
Of course.
Oh, Mrs Fairfax.
Grace, how are you?
Well, ma'am?
Too much noise, Grace. I've told you before.
Yes, ma'am.
Who is she?
She sews and assists the housemaid. She does well enough. There. I'm ready for my tea now.
Adela is a lively child, but also obedient and teachable. She has no great talents, but neither has she any deficiency or vice. We are content in each other's society. Now and then I take a walk in the grounds and find myself longing for a power of vision which might reach the busy world. Towns, regions full of life I have heard of, but never seen. I shall be called discontented. I cannot help it. It is vain to say human beings ought to be satisfied with tranquillity. They must have action. Women are supposed to be very calm, generally, but we need exercise for our faculties and a field for our efforts as much as our brothers do. It is nonsense to say we ought to confine ourselves to making puddings and knitting stockings, to playing on the piano and embroidering bags. Grace Poole. Sometimes she comes out of her room with a plate or a tray, goes down to the kitchen and returns, bearing a pot of porter. She makes no reply when I attempt to draw her in conversation. October, November, December pass away. January comes. One bright, pleasant day, I walk down to the village. The lane inclines uphill all the way. On the way back, I linger till the sun goes down amongst the trees and sinks crimson and clear. On the hilltop above sits the rising moon, pale as a cloud. From here I can see Thornfield, its grey battlements and dark rookery rising in the mist.
What the deuce?
What is it? Oh, good heavens. I'm coming.
God damn it!
Oh, are you injured, sir?
Stand aside!
Let me help you up, sir.
I can get up alone. Down, pilot! Damn, I think I've hurt my foot.
If you are hurt and want help, sir, I can fetch someone from Thornfield Hall.
Well, thank you, I shall do. No broken bones, only a sprain. Oh!
Oh, I cannot think of leaving you, sir, at so late an hour in a solitary lane until I see you are fit to mount your horse.
I should think you ought to be at home yourself.
I am not at all afraid of being out late when it is moonlight.
Where do you come from?
From below.
Oh, below? Do you mean that house with the battlement?
Yes, sir.
Whose house is it?
Mr. Rochester's.
Do you know Mr. Rochester?
No, I have never seen him.
You're not a servant at the hall, what are you?
I am the governess.
The governess, oh.
Oh, you are hurt, sir.
You may help me a little, if you'd be so kind.
What shall I do?
Well, if I may just lean on your shoulder.
Oh, yes, here.
That's better. There. Now, if you walk with me, I can move to my horse. Now. Thank you. There we are. Oh!
Shall I walk with you, sir?
But no, I shall be safe now. Thank you very much for your help. Pilot, come on!
Well, I wonder who he is. A heavy riding cloak. A dark, shadowy face. No matter. The hall is dark. A warm glow suffuses both it and the lower steps of the oak staircase. In the great dining room, a fire in the grate shines on the marble hearth and brass fire irons, revealing the purple draperies and polished furniture in its pleasant radiance.
Oh, Jane, you're back.
Yes, What dog is this, Mrs. Fairfax?
This is Pilot. He came with the master.
With whom?
With Mr. Rochester. He's just arrived.
Mr. Rochester?
Yes. His horse fell and his ankle is sprained.
I see.
I'm afraid you and Adela will have to vacate the library. Mr. Rochester needs it to work.
Oh, mademoiselle. Monsieur Edouard Fairfax de Rochester est ici. Il vient...
Adela, English, please.
Oh, yes. He has a present for me. And perhaps for you as well, mademoiselle. Monsieur spoke of you. He asked me your name, and if you are a small person, thin and a little pale,
I said yes, because it is true, is it not, mademoiselle?
Enough, Adela. Jane, Mr Rochester would be glad if you would take tea with him in the drawing room.
Oh, very well. Half reclined on a couch is my traveller, his foot supported by a cushion, broad eyebrows, a square forehead, a sweep of black hair, a decisive nose, more remarkable for character than beauty.
Here is Miss Eyre, sir.
Let Miss Eyre be seated.
Thank you.
Will you hand Mr Rochester's cup?
Oh, certainly, Mrs. Fairfax. Here you are, Mr. Rochester.
Thank you.
Sit down, Adela.
Now, Miss Eyre, you have been resident in my house for 3 months.
Yes, sir.
And you come from...
From Lowood School.
How long were you there?
8 years.
8 years. No wonder you have the look of another world. When you came on me in the lane, I thought unaccountably of fairy tales. Had half a mind to demand whether you had bewitched my horse. Who are your parents?
I have none.
I thought none. If you disown parents, you must have some sort of kinsfolk, uncles and aunts.
None that I ever saw.
And your home?
I have none.
Who recommended you to come here?
I advertised, and Mrs. Fairfax answered my advertisement.
Miss Eyre is an invaluable companion to me.
Don't trouble yourself to give her a character. I shall judge for myself. She began by felling my horse.
Sir?
I have her to thank for this spray.
Oh, how do you mean?
Miss Eyre, have you ever lived in a town?
No, sir.
Have you seen much society?
None but the pupils and teachers at Lowood, and now the inmates of Thornfield.
Have you read much?
Only such books as have come my way, and they have not been numerous.
You have lived the life of a nun. No doubt you are well drilled in religious forms. Brocklehurst, who directs Lowood, is a parson, is he not?
Yes, sir.
And you girls probably worshipped him as a convent full of religious would worship the director.
Oh, no.
Not a novice, not worship the priest. Sounds blasphemous. What age were you when you went to Lowood?
About 10.
And you stayed there 8 years. You are now, then, 18.
I am, sir.
Arithmetic, you see, is useful. Without its aid, I should hardly have been able to guess your age. What did you learn at Lowood? Can you play?
A little.
Of course, that is the established answer. Go to the piano.
Are you accustomed to giving orders in that kind of a way?
Excuse my command. I'm used to saying, do this, and it is done. And I cannot alter my habits for one new person. Go, then, if you please, to the piano and play a tune.
Very well, Mr. Rochester.
Enough. They play a little, I see, like any other English schoolgirl. Perhaps rather better than some, but not well. Adela showed me some sketches which she said were yours. Wild seascapes. I don't know whether they were entirely of your doing. Probably a master aided you.
Not at all.
Ah, that pricks your pride. When did you find time to do them?
I did them in the last 2 vacations I spent at Lowood when I had no other occupation.
Where did you get your copies?
Out of my head.
That head I see now on your shoulders?
Yes, sir.
Has it other furniture of the same kind within?
I should think it may have. I should hope better.
And were you not satisfied with the result of your ardent labours?
Far from it. I was tormented by the contrast between my idea and my handiwork.
Well, that will do for tonight. What are you about, Miss Eyre, to let Adela sit up for so long? Take her to bed. Adela, give me a kiss. I wish you all good night now.
Good night, sir.
Good night, sir.
Good night, Monsieur Rochester.
said Mr Rochester was not strikingly peculiar, Mrs Fairfax.
Well, is he?
I think so. He's very changeful and abrupt.
True. No doubt he may appear so to a stranger, but I'm so accustomed to his manner, I never think of it.
Well, I must say I find him very haughty and very cold. Not at all what a gentleman should be. I am not sure I shall like him very well. And yet, despite his abrupt and forthright manner, Mr Rochester's face haunted my dreams that night.
That was episode 1 of Jane Eyre by Charlotte Brontë, dramatised for radio by Michelin Wonder. Jane Eyre was played by Sophie Thompson and Mr Rochester by Ciaran Hinds. Mrs Reed was played by Elizabeth Bell, Mr Brocklehurst by Julian Glover, Mrs Fairfax by Anne Stallybrass, and Miss Temple by Frances Jeter. Helen and Bessie were played by Elaine Claxton, Miss Scatchard and Grace Poole by Tina Gray, John Reed by Daniel Main, Adela by Una Beeson, John by Gareth Armstrong, and The Woman's Voice by Vivian Rochester. Jane Eyre was directed by Cherry Cookson.
For some months now, I have been living as governess at Thornfield Hall. The house is comfortable, my pupil lively and eager. I have met my employer, Mr Rochester, only briefly since my arrival. He rides out in the morning and does not come back till late at night.
Jane Eyre by Charlotte Brontë, dramatised for radio in 4 episodes by Michelin Wonder, starring Sophie Thompson as Jane Eyre and Ciaran Hinds as Mr Rochester, with Anne Stallybrass and Elizabeth Bell. Episode 2, Jane the Governess.
One evening after dinner, Mr Rochester summons me to his presence.
Draw the chair nearer, Miss Eyre. Miss Eyre, you're still too far back. Draw your chair a little further forward. I cannot see you without disturbing my position, which I have no mind to do.
I would far rather remain in the shadow.
And so you may wish, but I am master here, and you'll obey me.
Very well, sir.
You examine me, Miss Eyre. You think me handsome?
No, sir.
By my word. Quaint, quiet, grave and simple, you sit with your hands before you and your eyes generally bent on the carpet, and when one asks you a question, you rap out a round rejoinder which, if not blunt, is at least brusque. What do you mean by it?
Sir, I beg your pardon. I ought to have said that it is not easy to give an impromptu answer to a question about appearances, that tastes mostly differ, and that beauty is of little consequence.
Speak to me.
What about, sir?
Whatever you like.
If you expect me to talk for the mere sake of talking, you will find you have addressed the wrong person.
Miss Eyre, I beg your pardon. I don't wish to treat you like an inferior. I claim only such superiority as must result from 20 years' difference of age and a century's advance of experience. I simply desire you to have the goodness to talk to me a little.
If I can, sir. But I cannot introduce a topic if I do not know what would interest you. And? And I do not think, sir, you have the right to command me merely because you are older than I, or because you have seen more of the world than I have.
But you must still agree to receive my orders now and then without being hurt by the tone of command. Will you?
Well, you are peculiar. You seem to forget that you pay me £30 per annum for receiving your orders.
Then, on that mercenary ground, will you agree to let me hector a little?
No, sir. Not on that ground. But on the ground that you care whether or not a dependent is comfortable in her dependency. I agree heartily.
Not one in 3,000 school governesses would have answered me as you have just done. But perhaps I go too fast in my conclusions. You may have intolerable defects to counterbalance a few good points.
And so may you.
Yeah, you're right. I have plenty of faults. I was thrust onto a wrong tack at the age of 21 and have never recovered the right course since. I envy your peace of mind, your clean conscience, your unpolluted memory. A memory without blot or contamination must be an exquisite treasure, an inexhaustible source of pure refreshment. I might have been as good as you.
How was your memory when you were 18, sir?
I was quite your equal at 18. I'm not a villain, mind. Nature meant me to be a good man. I'm merely a trite, commonplace sinner. When fate wronged me, I had not the wisdom to remain cool. I turned desperate. And then I degenerated. When you are tempted to err, Miss Eyre, remorse is the poison of life.
Repentance is said to be its cure, sir.
Reformation may be its cure, and I could reform, but I have a right to get pleasure out of life. I mean to get it, sweet and fresh as the wild honey the bee gathers on the moor.
It will sting, it will taste bitter, sir.
How do you know? And you have no right to preach to me.
I only remind you of your own words, sir. You said error brought remorse, and you pronounced remorse the poison of existence.
Miss Eyre, you are not my conscience keeper.
You said you were not as good as you would like to be, and that you regretted your own imperfections. It seems to me that if you tried hard, you would in time find it possible to become what you yourself would approve.
Where are you going?
To put Adela to bed. It's past her bedtime.
You're afraid of me because I talk like a sphinx.
Your language is enigmatical, sir, but though I am bewildered, I am certainly not afraid.
Oh, you are afraid. Your self-love dreads a blunder.
In that sense, I do feel apprehensive. I have no wish to talk nonsense.
If you did, it would be in such a grave, quiet manner I should mistake it for sense. Do you never laugh, Miss Eyre?
Yes, sir.
Look at my dress, mademoiselle, and my shoes. I can dance. Oh, monsieur, I thank you a million times. Mademoiselle, what colour is this called?
Rose-coloured satin, Adela.
I can curtsy, just like my maman.
Precisely as your maman would have done, my child.
Come, Adela, it is past 9.
Oh, but mademoiselle...
You shall wear your lovely dress another day. Say good night to Mr Rochester.
Good night, monsieur.
Good night, Adela.
Good night, sir.
Miss Eyre, will you walk with me tomorrow after breakfast?
As you please, sir.
As I command?
As you command. Mr Rochester, would you tell me something about Adela and her parentage?
Well, she is the daughter of a French opera dancer towards whom I once cherished a grand passion.
I see.
No, you do not. She professed to return my passion, and so much was I flattered by this preference of the Gallic sylph for her British gnome, that I installed her in a hotel, gave her a complete establishment of servants, a carriage, cashmere, diamonds. In short, I began the process of ruining myself in the received style. I trod an old track. I happened to call one evening when Celine did not expect me. I found her out. You understand?
I think so.
I sat in the balcony eating chocolates, and then I heard a carriage. She was returning. My heart thumped with impatience. The carriage stopped. She alighted. Then a figure jumped from the carriage after her, cloaked also. You've never felt jealousy, have you, Miss Eyre? Of course not. I need not ask you, because you've never felt love. Your soul sleeps. You cannot see the rocks bristling. But I tell you, you will come some day to a craggy pass in the Channel, where the whole of life's stream will be broken up into a whirl of tumult. And either you will be dashed to atoms, or lifted up and borne by some wave into a calmer current.
Mr. Rochester?
There she was, in satin and jewels, all my gifts. A companion in an officer's uniform, brainless youth whom I sometimes had met in society.
Monsieur?
A woman who could betray me with such a rival was not worth contending for. She deserved only scorn.
Adela will be here any moment.
I drew back the curtain. I liberated Celine from my protection, gave her notice to vacate her hotel, disregarded screams, hysterics, prayers, and convulsions, and made an appointment with the Viscount for a meeting at the Bois de Boulogne. Next morning, I left a bullet in one of his arms.
And Adela?
6 months before, Celine had given me the child, who she affirmed was my daughter. Perhaps she may be. But I see no proof of such grim paternity written in her countenance. My dog is more like me than she.
Madame Fairfax has prepared the coffee, monsieur.
Thank you, Adela.
I like Thornfield, Miss Eyre. Its old crow trees, its grey facade, and lines of dark windows. Come, let us go in.
From now on, when Mr. Rochester meets me, he has a word and sometimes a smile. He likes to open my mind to glimpses of the world and its ways. I am so content with this new interest that I cease to pine after kindred. His presence in a room is more cheering than the brightest fire. I do not forget his faults. He is proud, sardonic, harsh to inferiority of every description. 8 weeks pass. What is it? Oh, what do you want? Who is that? Who is there? Pilot? Is that you? Go away. Good dog. Who is there? Grace? Is that you? Oh, perhaps she is ill. I must find Mrs. Fairfax. A candle burns on the matting in the gallery. The air is dim, filling with smoke. Something is burning. Mr. Rochester's room. Smoke rushes in a cloud from under his door. Tongues of flame dart around his bed. The curtains are on fire. In the midst of blaze and vapour, Mr. Rochester lies stretched, motionless, in a deep sleep. Mr. Rochester, wake! Please wake up! Oh, what shall I do? The edges of the sheets are singed. Water, a jug, quickly! Wake up, Mr. Rochester, please! Wake, Mr. Rochester, wake up!
What is it? What's happening?
There has been a fire. Get
up, do, please.
In the name of all the elves in Christendom, is that Jane Eyre? What have you done with me, you witch? Sorceress, you've plotted to drown me.
Somebody has set fire to your room. I will light your candle, sir. There.
And the bed's drenched. Carpet's swimming in water. What has happened?
Something, a sound, a sort of laugh woke me. I heard footsteps, I smelt smoke, and then I saw the fire in your room. You were asleep, so I deluged you with all the water I could lay my hands on. Oh, thank goodness you were safe. Shall I call Mrs. Fairfax?
No. Let her sleep. Sit in the armchair and place your feet on the stool to keep them out of the wet. I'm going to leave you for a few minutes. Now remain here until I return.
But where are you going?
Now, do not move or call anyone. Please.
I watch the candlelight withdraw. Mr. Rochester passes along the gallery and closes the door to the third story. The last ray vanishes. I am in total darkness. A very long time elapses. Well, sir?
Did you see anyone when you opened your chamber door?
No, sir.
But you heard something?
Yes, sir. I heard a laugh. There is a woman who sews here called Grace Poole. She laughs in that way.
Just so, Grace Poole. Please return to your own room. Say nothing about tonight. I shall do very well on the library sofa for the rest of the night.
Good night, then, sir.
What, are you quitting me already?
Well, you said I might go, sir.
But not without taking leave. Not without a word or two of acknowledgement and goodwill. Why, you have saved my life. Snatched me from a horrible and excruciating death, and you walk past me as if we were mutual strangers. At least, shake hands.
Very well.
I take a pleasure in owing you so immense a debt. I cannot say more.
There is no debt or obligation to me.
I knew that you would do me good. I saw it in your eyes when I first beheld you. People talk of natural sympathies. There are grains of truth in the wildest fable. My cherished preserver. Good night.
Sir, you still have my hand.
Indeed. Why, I do. So I do.
I think I hear Mrs. Fairfax move, sir.
You are determined to go, I see. Well, leave me. There. You have your hand back.
Good night. But I do not sleep again. I am tossed on a buoyant but unquiet sea. Now and then a freshening gale, wakened by hope, bears my spirit triumphantly towards the shore, but I cannot reach it. A breeze blows off the land and continually drives me back. My heart beats fast. I want to hear Mr. Rochester's voice again. I want to see his face. After breakfast, I go past his room. A woman sits on a chair by the bedside, sewing rings to new curtains. Good morning, Grace.
Oh, morning, miss.
Do you know what happened here?
Master was reading in his bed last night. He fell asleep with his candle lit and the curtains got on fire. Very careless of him. Fortunately, he woke before the bedclothes or the woodwork caught and contrived to quench the flames.
Did Mr. Rochester wake nobody?
Well, Mrs. Fairfax said she heard nothing. But she sleeps heavy. You're young, miss, and perhaps a light sleeper. Did you hear a noise?
Well, I did hear a laugh. A strange laugh.
Indeed. It's hardly likely Master would laugh, I should think, miss, when he was in such danger. You must have been dreaming.
I was not dreaming.
Were you afraid?
Of course.
In future, I shall take care to make all secure before I venture to lie down.
I always think it best to err on the safe side. The door is easily fastened.
Thank you for your advice, Mrs. Poole.
You will excuse me now, Miss Eyre. I must go down to the kitchen for my tea.
I'm afraid you're not well today, Miss Eyre. You look flushed and feverish.
Oh, I am quite well. I never felt better.
Then you must prove it by evincing a good appetite. Will you fill the teapot?
Certainly.
Mr. Rochester has a favourable day for his journey.
Journey? Is Mr. Rochester gone somewhere?
He has gone to Mr. Edgerton's place, 10 miles the other side of Millcote. He set off straight after breakfast.
Do you expect him back tonight?
Oh, I think he will very likely stay a week or more. When these fine, fashionable people get together, they are in no hurry to separate. The ladies are very fond of Mr. Rochester, though you would not think his appearance calculated to recommend him.
What ladies?
Mrs. Edgerton and her 3 daughters, and the Honourable Blanche Ingram. Blanche came here 6 years ago, when she was a girl of 18, to a Christmas party Mr. Rochester gave. She was considered the belle of the evening.
What did she look like?
Tall, with such a long, graceful neck. A fine head of hair, raven black, arranged with a crown of thick plaits and the glossiest curls I ever saw. She was dressed in pure white, with an amber-coloured scarf and an amber-coloured flower in her hair.
She sounds very beautiful.
Yes, indeed. And accomplished. She and Mr. Rochester sang a duet.
Oh, I was not aware Mr. Rochester could sing.
Oh, he has a fine bass voice.
And this beautiful and accomplished lady is not yet married?
It appears not.
I wonder no wealthy nobleman or gentleman has taken a fancy to her. Mr. Rochester, for instance, he is rich, is he not?
Oh, yes. But there is a considerable difference in age. Mr. Rochester is nearly 40. She is but 25.
What of that?
Oh, I should scarcely fancy Mr. Rochester would entertain an idea of that sort.
A greater fool than Jane Eyre has never breathed. You, a favourite with Mr. Rochester. You, gifted with the power of pleasing him. Oh, fool. He said something in praise of your eyes last night, did he? Blind puppy. He is your superior.
Fool.
Do you imagine he might marry you?
Marry?
Well, Jane Eyre,
Marry?
this is your sentence. Imagine your picture in the glass. Portrait of a governess, disconnected, poor and plain. Now imagine the loveliest face, the softest shades and sweetest hues. Remember the raven ringlets. Miss Blanche Ingram, a lady of accomplished rank. A week passes, and no news of Mr. Rochester. 2 weeks pass.
Mr. Rochester is to return next Thursday. Jane, you've spilled your coffee.
Oh, dear.
He sends directions for all the best bedrooms to be prepared. Well, Jane, I shall need you. Oh, you will have to learn to make custards and cheesecakes and French pastry, to truss game and garnish dessert dishes. The party are expected to arrive on Thursday afternoon in time for dinner at 6.
Carpets are laid, bed hangings festooned, radiant white counterpanes spread, toilet tables arranged, furniture rubbed, flowers piled in vases, floors scoured, the great carved clock polished to the brightness of glass. The sideboard is resplendent with plates.
the drawing room and boudoir full of flowers. Thursday is here. 2 open carriages, fluttering veils and waving plumes fill the vehicles. 2 of the horsemen, a dashing young gentleman. The third is Mr Rochester on his black horse. At his side rides a lady, her purple riding habit almost sweeping the ground, her veil streaming in the breeze. Majestic, mysterious.
Miss Eyre, you are requested to come into the drawing room after dinner. But with Adela, of course.
What am I to do there, Mrs. Fairfax?
Well, go into the drawing room before the ladies leave the dinner table. Choose a seat in any quiet nook. You need not stay long after the gentlemen come in unless you please. Just let Mr Rochester see you are there and then slip away.
A flock of white plumy birds. The Dowager Lady Ingram, between 40 and 50, her hair, by candlelight, still black, her teeth still apparently perfect. Her fierce and hard eye reminds me of Mrs. Reed. Blanche is moulded like a Diana, with sloping shoulders, a graceful neck, dark eyes and black ringlets, just as Mrs. Fairfax described. Genius is said to be self-conscious. I cannot tell whether Miss Ingram is a genius, but she is self-conscious, remarkably self-conscious.
Bonjour, mesdames. Why, you must be Mr. Rochester's ward, the little French girl. Give me a kiss, ma chérie. What a love of a child. Come and sit with us. We can speak French to you.
Oh, mais oui, Mademoiselle Ingram.
The window curtain half hides me.
Ah, Adela.
Monsieur?
Concentrate on my needles, on the silver beads and silk threads that lie in my lap. There he is. His massive brow, strong features, firm, grim mouth, all energy, decision, will, are not beautiful according to rule, but they are beautiful to me. I feel akin to him. I have not intended to love him. I understand the language of his countenance and movements. Though rank and wealth sever us, I have something in my brain and heart, in my blood, in my nerves, that assimilates me to him.
Mr. Rochester, I thought you were not fond of children.
Nor am I.
Then what induced you to take charge of such a little doll as that? Where did you pick her up?
I did not pick her up. She was left on my hands.
You should have sent her to school.
Oh, I could not afford it.
I suppose you have a governess for her? I've had a dozen, at least half of them detestable and the rest of them ridiculous.
Indeed.
Oh, the whole tribe is a nuisance. Senor Eduardo, are you in voice tonight?
Ah, Donna Bianca, if you demand it, I will be. Commands from Miss Ingram's lips would put spirit into a mug of milk and water.
Take care, then. If you don't please me, I will punish you.
Well, Miss Ingram ought to be clement, for she has within her the power to inflict a chastisement beyond mortal endurance.
Explain.
Just one of your frowns would be a sufficient substitute for capital punishment.
Sing, then. I command.
Now is my time to slip away.
Excuse me one moment. Miss Eyre. How do you do, Miss Eyre?
I'm very well, sir.
Why did you not come and speak to me just now?
I did not wish to disturb you, sir.
What have you been doing during my absence?
Nothing particular. Teaching Adela.
And getting a good deal paler. What is the matter?
Nothing at all, sir.
Did you take cold that night? You half drowned me.
Oh, not in the least.
Return to the drawing room. You are deserting too early.
I am tired, sir.
And a little depressed. What about? Tell me.
Nothing. Sir, I am not depressed.
But I affirm that you are. So much depressed that a few more words would bring tears to your eyes. Indeed, they are there now, shining and swimming, and her bead has slipped from the lash. If I had time, I would know what this means. But tonight I excuse you. But understand that so long as my visitors stay, I expect you to appear in the drawing room every evening.
Mr Rochester, why, you are neglecting me. Come and sing.
Good night, Miss Eyre.
Merry days at Thornfield Hall. How different from the first 3 months of stillness and solitude. The kitchen, the butler's pantry, the servants' hall are equally alive. The saloons are only empty when the blue sky and the genial spring weather call their occupants out into the grounds. The nature of the pain I suffer cannot be explained by the word jealousy. Miss Ingram is beneath jealousy. She is too inferior to excite the feeling. She is showy, but not genuine. She has a fine person, but her mind is poor. She is not good. She is not original. She never offers nor has an opinion of her own. If she were a good and noble woman, I should be struggling with jealousy and despair, and then, my heart torn out and devoured, I should admire her, acknowledge her excellence, and be quiet for the rest of my days. One afternoon, when Mr Rochester is away at Millcote on business, 2 strangers arrive. The first, a Mr Mason, elects to wait for Mr Rochester's return from an excursion and joins the ladies. The second...
I am afraid the lady has taken a chair in the chimney corner in the library and says nothing shall stir from it till she gets leave to speak to the ladies.
What does she want?
To tell the gentry their fortunes, she says.
Why, she must be a real sorceress. Let us talk to her. It will be such fun.
She says she wishes to see the governess first. Miss Eyre?
She wishes to see me?
Yes.
Well, why on earth should you wish to see the governess?
She was most insistent.
What does she look like?
I cannot tell. She has a scarf over her face.
I see. I will go, by all means. The woman sits in an easy chair at the chimney corner. She wears a red cloak and black bonnet, tied with a striped handkerchief under the chin. She bends over the fire and seems to be reading a little black book by the light of the blaze.
Well, you want your fortune told.
You may please yourself. I ought to warn you I have no faith in fortune-telling.
I wonder with what feelings you came to me. I wonder what thoughts were busy in your heart during all the hours you sit in yonder room, with the fine people flitting before you like shapes in a magic lantern.
Well, I think about being able to save enough money out of my earnings to set up a school someday, in a little house rented by myself.
Oh, a mean nutriment for the spirit to exist on. And sitting in that window seat...
How do you know my habits?
Ah, that is my secret. Sitting in that window seat, do you think of nothing but your future school? Have you no interest in any of the present company who occupy the sofas and chairs before you?
Oh, indeed. When the gestures or looks of a pair seem telling a tale, then it amuses me to watch them.
And what tales do you like best to hear?
Oh, I've not much choice. They generally run on the same theme. Courtship. And they promise to end in the same catastrophe. Marriage.
Have you never observed that of all the tales told here about matrimony, Mr Rochester has been favoured with the most lively and continuous?
Is it known that Mr Rochester is to be married?
Yes, and to the beautiful Miss Ingram.
shortly?
Appearances would warrant that conclusion, and they will be a superlatively happy pair.
I did not come here to hear Mr. Rochester's fortune. I came to hear my own, and you have told me nothing of it.
Your fortune is yet doubtful. Let me look at your face. Kneel on the rug before me.
Don't keep me long. The fire scorches.
The flame flickers in your eyes. They look soft and full of feeling. Where they cease to smile, they are sad. They turn from me. They will not suffer further scrutiny. As to the mouth, it delights at laughter. It was never intended to be compressed in the eternal silence of solitude. It is a mouth which should speak much and smile often. The forehead declares that reason sits firm. Passions may rage furiously, but judgment still shall have the last word in every argument.
That is enough.
What?
Take off the cloak, sir. This is not right.
You know me, then?
Of course I do. You have been talking nonsense to make me talk nonsense. It is scarcely fair, sir. May I have your permission to retire now?
No, stay a moment. What have my guests been saying about me?
I do not believe they have discussed you, sir. They were entertaining the stranger.
What stranger?
His name is Mason, sir.
Mason?
He comes here from the West Indies. Jamaica, I think.
Good God!
I feel ill, sir.
You know, I've had a shock, Jane. Please, fetch me a glass of wine from the dining room. Then step quietly up to Mason and whisper in his ear that Mr. Rochester has come and wishes to see him. Show him in here and then leave me.
Yes, sir, but I
Now,
don't...
please, do not ask any more of me. Just do as I say.
No! Help! Will no one come? Rochester, Rochester, for God's sake, come!
Please, everyone, please return to your rooms. A servant has had a nightmare. She has taken a fit with fright. Now, please, until the house is settled, she cannot be looked after. Gentlemen, have the goodness to set the ladies an example. Jane, wait, please.
What is it, sir?
I want you to come with me. Have you a sponge in your room?
Oh, yes, sir.
And salts, volatile salts.
Yes.
You don't turn sick at the sight of blood.
I think I shall not.
Give me your hand. It will not do to risk a fainting fit.
I will not faint, sir.
Warm and steady. Come, up we go to the third story.
That's enough now. Calm down.
Take the candle, Jane.
What has happened? His arm is soaked with blood. Has he fainted?
Hold the candle.
Here, give me the water. Here, I have smelling salts. Put it under his nose.
No, it's all right, dear fellow.
Is there any danger?
No, mere scratch. Now, bear up. I'll fetch a surgeon for you. Jane.
Sir.
I'd like to leave you here with this gentleman for a couple of hours. If he feels faint, put the glass of water to his lips and the salts to his nose. Do not speak to him on any pretext. And Richard, it will be at the peril of your life if you speak to her. Open your lips and I'll not answer for the consequences.
I can talk to no one. I'm in too much pain.
And here's a sponge, Jane. And remember, no conversation.
Fear not, sir. You are safe now. What secret is it that lives in this house? What mystery breaks out, now in fire, now in blood, at the deadest hours of night? What creature is it that has an ordinary woman's face and shape, utters the voice now of a mocking demon, now of a bird of prey? How did this quiet stranger become involved in this web of horror? Here, sir. Mr. Rochester will be back soon.
Oh. He's in here, Carter. Now listen, I give you half an hour to dress the wound, fasten the bandages, and get the patient downstairs. Come on, set to work.
Let me see your wound, sir.
I shall draw the curtains. Let some light in. Now, my good fellow, how are you?
She's done for me, I fear.
This day fortnight, you'll hardly be a pin the worse for it. You've lost a little blood, that's all.
This wound was not done with a knife.
She bit me. She worried me like a tigress until Rochester got the knife from her.
Well, you should have grappled with her.
I did not expect it. She looked so quiet.
Well, I warned you. I said be on your guard when you go near her.
She said she'd drain my heart.
Now, come, be silent, Richard. Never mind her gibberish.
I wish I could forget it.
You will when you're out of the country. When you go back to Jamaica, you may think of her as dead and buried, or rather, you need not think of her at all.
Impossible to forget this.
It is not impossible. Now then, I have a clean shirt and jacket. I'm sure you can stand. Come on, try.
Very well.
Carter, take him under the other shoulder. Now be of good cheer, Richard. Yeah, that's it.
I feel a little better.
Jane.
Yes, sir.
Go to the back stairs, unbolt the side door, and tell the driver of the carriage you'll see in the yard to be ready.
Yes, sir.
Easy does it, Mason. Lean on me.
Fairfax.
What is it?
Let her be taken care of. Let her be treated as tenderly as may be. Let her...
Look, I'll do my best. Goodbye, Dick. I wish to God there was an end to all this. Jane, walk with me a while.
Yes, sir.
It has been a strange night.
It has, sir. Is the danger you apprehended last night gone now, sir?
Yeah, I cannot vouch for that till Mason is out of England, nor even then.
I do not understand.
I dare not tell you.
If you have no more to fear from Mr. Mason than you have from me, sir, you are very safe.
God grant it may be so. Here, Jane, let us sit down, and I will try and explain.
Very well.
I'll put a case to you which you must endeavour to suppose your own.
I am listening.
I suppose you were no longer a girl, well-reared and disciplined, but a wild boy, indulged from childhood. You are in a foreign land. There you commit a capital error, whose consequences must follow you through life and taint all your existence. I don't say a crime, just an error. The results of what you have done become, in time, unsupportable. You take measures to obtain relief. Still, you are miserable. Then you come home after years of voluntary banishment. You make a new acquaintance, and you find in this stranger much of the good and bright qualities which you have sought for 20 years. You feel better. You desire to recommence your life and to spend what remains to you of days in a way more worthy of an immortal being. To attain this end, are you justified in overleaping an obstacle of custom?
I do not know. I do not understand.
You have noticed my tender penchant for Miss Ingram. Do you think, if I married her, she would regenerate me?
I cannot say, sir.
Give me your hand. Oh, what cold fingers. They were warmer last night. Jane, when will you watch with me again?
Whenever I can be useful, sir. But now I must go in, sir. I am very tired. Later that morning, when I have scarce rested, another visitor arrives. Robert, the coachman husband of my old nurse, Bessie. He brings news that my Aunt Reed, from whom I am estranged, has had a stroke and wishes to see me. Mr Rochester.
Yes, Jane?
If you please, sir, I want leave of absence for a week or two.
What to do?
To see a sick lady who has just sent for me.
What sick lady? Where does she live?
At Gateshead.
Gateshead? That's 100 miles off. Who may she be that sends for people to see her that distance?
Her name is Reed, sir. Mrs. Reed. Mr. Reed was my uncle, my mother's brother.
You never told me that before. You always said you had no relations.
None that would own me, sir. Mr. Reed is dead, and his wife cast me off because I was poor and burdensome. And she disliked me. Now her son has died, and the news so shocked her that she has fallen very ill.
Well, what good can you do her, besides, you say, she cast you out?
Yes, sir, but that was a long time ago, when her circumstances were very, very different. I could not bear to neglect her wishes now.
Well, you will come back. You will not be induced under any pretext to take up permanent residence with her.
Oh, no, I shall certainly return, if all be well.
And when do you wish to go?
Early tomorrow morning, sir.
Well, you must have some money. How much have you in the world, Jane?
5 shillings, sir.
Here, £10.
Oh, thank you. That is kind.
Well, so you and I must bid goodbye for a little while.
I suppose so, sir. Farewell, Mr. Rochester, for the present.
What shall I say?
The same, if you like, sir.
Farewell, Miss Eyre. For the present. Is that all?
It is enough, sir.
Oh, bless you, Miss Jane. I knew you would come.
I trust I'm not too late, Bessie. How is Mrs. Reed?
The doctor says she may linger a week or two yet, but he hardly thinks she will recover. She is sleeping now. You can rest from your journey. Here, some toast for you.
Oh, thank you. Just as it was back in the nursery.
Indeed. Tell me, are you happy at Thornfield Hall? What sort of person is your mistress?
I'm afraid there is only a master.
Oh, is he a nice gentleman?
I think he's rather an ugly man, but he treats me kindly and I'm content. Oh, Bessie, it is so good to see you again.
And you, Miss Jane.
Aunt Reed?
Is this Jane Eyre?
Yes, Aunt. How are you?
You once vowed you would never call me aunt again.
I think it no sin to break that vow.
There was something I wished to say. Let me see. I cannot remember. Where is Jane Eyre?
I am Jane Eyre.
I've had more trouble with that child than anyone will believe. So much annoyance she causes with her fits of temper. No child ever spoke or looked as she did. I was glad to get her away from the house. What did they do with her at the school? A fever broke out there, and many of the pupils died. She, however, did not die, though I told everyone she did. I wish she had died.
Why did you hate her so?
Had a dislike for her mother. She was my husband's only sister and a great favourite with him. I am very ill. It is as well I should ease my mind before I die. Is the nurse here?
We are alone.
Well, I have twice done you a wrong, which I regret now. One was in breaking the promise which I gave my husband to
bring you up as my own child. The other... Well, go to my dressing case, open it, and take out a letter you will see there.
This case?
Yes. Read it.
Madam, will you have the goodness to send me the address of my niece, Jane Eyre, and to tell me how she is? It is my intention to write shortly and desire her to come to me at Madeira. Providence has blessed my endeavours to secure a competency, and as I am unmarried and childless, I wish to adopt her during my life and bequeath her at my death. Whatever I may have to leave, I am, Madam, John Eyre, Madeira. This is dated 3 years back. Why did I never hear of it?
Because I disliked you too thoroughly to tell you. I could not forget your conduct to me, Jane. The fury with which you once turned on me. The tone in which you declared you hated me. The worst of anybody in the world.
Here, Aunt, drink. Dear Mrs. Reed, forgive me for my passionate language. I was a child then.
I could not forget it, and I took my revenge. I wrote to John Eyre. I said I was sorry for the disappointment, but Jane Eyre was dead. She had died of fever at the school.
Oh, Aunt, many a time as a little child, I should have been glad to love you if you would have let me. And I long earnestly to be reconciled to you now. Kiss me, Aunt.
You oppress me by leaning over the bed.
Next morning, Bessie comes to tell me that all is over. I gaze on Aunt Reed's corpse with gloom and pain. Nothing soft, nothing sweet, nothing pitying or hopeful or subduing.
With her constitution, she should have lived to a good old age. Her life was shortened by trouble.
Neither of us sheds a tear. I remain some days longer to arrange my aunt's affairs. And then, on a June evening, I take the old road to Thornfield. I walk the last stretch. The haymakers are at work along the road. The sky promises well. It's blue, mild and settled. It's cloud, high and thin. It seems as if there were a fire lit, an altar burning behind a screen of marbled vapour, and out of the apertures shines a golden redness. The hedges are full of roses. I pass a tall briar. I see the narrow stile with stone steps. And I see Mr. Rochester sitting there, book and pencil in his hand. He is writing. Mr. Rochester.
Jane. Well, Jane, is this another of your tricks? You do not send for a carriage to come clattering over the street and road like a common mortal. You steal into your home along with twilight, just as if you were a dream or a shade. What the deuce have you done with yourself this last month?
I have been with my aunt, sir, who is now dead.
Absent from me a whole month. And forgetting me, I'll be sworn.
And you, sir? What have you been doing?
While you have neglected me. Oh, I've been to London. To choose a carriage, Jane. I am thinking of marrying.
Sir?
You must tell me if you think it will suit Mrs. Rochester exactly. I wish, Jane, I were a trifle better adapted to match with her externally. Tell me now, fairy as you are, can't you give me a charm or something of that sort to make me a handsome man?
It would be past the power of magic, sir. The loving eye is all the charm needed. For such, you are handsome enough. Your sternness has a power beyond beauty. A fortnight of calm succeeds my return to Thornfield Hall. Nothing more is said of Mr. Rochester's marriage. Never has he called me more frequently to his presence. Never been kinder to me when there. And, alas, never have I loved him so well. It is Midsummer Eve. The sun has gone down in state, spreading a solemn purple, burning with the light of red jewel and furnace flame on one hill peak, and extending high and wide, soft and still softer over half heaven. I walk in the orchard. Sweet briar and jasmine have long yielded their evening sacrifice of incense.
Thornfield is a pleasant place in summer, is it not?
Yes, sir.
You've become attached to Thornfield, I think.
Indeed I have, sir.
It's always the way of events in this life. No sooner have you got settled in a pleasant resting place than a voice calls out to you to rise and move on. The hour of repose has expired. Jane, I have some news for you.
You are going to be married.
Precisely. With your usual acuteness, you have hit the nail straight on the head.
Soon, sir?
Very soon, Miss Eyre.
In that case, sir, Adela ought to go away to school.
Of course. And where will you go?
I shall advertise.
You shall walk up the pyramids of Egypt. At your peril, you advertise. Promise me something.
I'll promise you anything, sir, that I think I am likely to perform.
Not to advertise and to trust this quest of a situation to me. I'll find you one when the time comes.
I shall be glad to do so, sir, if you in turn will promise that I and Adela shall be safe out of the house before your bride enters it. I cannot remain here once you are married.
Very well, Jane. I agree. Yes, Adela must go to school, and you, Miss Eyre, must take a new situation. You must leave Thornfield. In a month, I shall be a bridegroom. Adela must go to school, and you, Miss Eyre, must take a new situation. You must leave Thornfield.
Jane Eyre by Charlotte Brontë. Dramatised for radio in 4 episodes by Micheline Wonder. Starring Sophie Thompson as Jane Eyre and Ciaran Hinds as Mr Rochester, with John Duttine, Anne Stallybrass and Angela Down. Episode 3. Jane the Fugitive.
As we are on the eve of separation, let us sit under the chestnut tree and talk a while.
As you wish, sir.
We have been good friends, have we not?
Indeed.
I'm sorry to send my friend away.
Oh, I wish I had never been born. or never come to Thornfield.
Because you're sorry to leave it.
I love Thornfield, because for a while I have lived in it a full and delightful life. I have not been trampled on. I have known you, Mr. Rochester, and it strikes me with anguish to feel I must be torn from you forever. The necessity of departure looks like the necessity of death.
Where do you see the necessity?
Where? You have just placed it before me.
In what shape?
In the shape of Miss Ingram, a noble and beautiful woman, your bride-to-be.
My bride? I have no bride.
But you will have.
Yes, I will. I will.
Then I must go. You said it yourself. Mr. Rochester, do not play with me.
You must stay. I swear it.
I tell you, I must go. Do you think I can stay to become nothing to you? Do you think because I am poor, obscure and plain, that I am soulless and heartless?
But Jane, I think nothing of the kind.
If God had gifted me with some beauty and much wealth, I should have made it as hard for you to leave me as it is now for me to leave you. You should not toy with my feelings as if... Oh, Mr. Rochester. Edward.
So, Jane.
Yes. So, sir. And yet not so. For you are a married man, or as good as a married man, and wed to one with whom you have no sympathy, and whom I do not believe you truly love. I would scorn such a union. I am better than you, so please let me go.
Where, Jane?
I am no bird, and no net snares me. I am a free human being with an independent will, which I now exert to leave you.
Very well. Your will shall decide your destiny. I offer you my heart, my hand, and a share of all my possessions.
What?
I ask you to pass through life at my side, to be my second self, my earthly companion.
But you have already made your choice.
Now, Jane, be still. It is you only I intend to marry.
You are cruel to mock me.
My bride is here because my equal is here. Jane, will you marry me?
Do not joke with me.
Or do you still doubt me, Jane?
Entirely.
You strange, you almost unearthly thing. I love you as my own flesh. You, poor and obscure, plain as you are, I entreat you to accept me as a husband.
Let me look at your face. Do you truly love me? Do you sincerely wish me to be your wife?
I do. And if an oath is necessary to satisfy you, I swear it.
Then, sir, I will marry you.
Oh, Jane.
Dear Edward, I will marry you. I cannot understand how this has come about, but I will marry you.
Are you happy, Jane?
Oh, yes. Of course I am happy. Tell me, Edward, why did you take such pains to make me believe you wished to marry Miss Ingram?
I feigned courtship of Miss Ingram because I wished to render you as madly in love with me as I was with you, and thought jealousy would be the best ally I could call for.
It was a burning shame and a scandalous disgrace to act in that way. You have a curious mind, Mr. Rochester.
Well, my principles were never trained. I shall benefit from your tuition.
I love you, Edward, very much. Oh, it is cold. Look at the chestnut tree, how it writhes and groans in the wind.
Yes, as the weather changes. We must go in. Come quickly now, before we get wet through.
A brilliant June morning follows the tempest of the night. I rise and dress and look at my face in the glass. Is this the same Jane as yesterday? How long have I been here?
Jane Eyre.
Who is it?
It is I, Jane. Are you dressed?
Oh, good morning, Edward.
Oh, you are so pretty, Jane. Jane Eyre, soon to be Jane Rochester. Come, let us go down to breakfast. Are you still happy?
Oh, I am. I cannot believe it. It is a fairy tale, a dream.
Oh, it is no dream, my beautiful Jane. I will dress you in satin and lace and put roses in your hair.
And then I shall not be your Jane Eyre any longer, but an ape in a harlequin's jacket. Don't flatter me. I don't call you handsome, sir, though I love you most dearly. Far too dearly to flatter you.
My angel.
Oh, and I am not an angel. I am myself.
Oh, Jane, you please me so. And you rule me. I am influenced, conquered. And the feeling is sweeter than I can express. Why do you smile, Jane?
I wonder how you will speak to me a year hence.
As I do now, my darling.
Miss Eyre, I believe I should congratulate you.
Thank you, Mrs. Fairfax.
I could never have thought it. Equality of position and fortune is often advisable in such cases, and there are 20 years of difference in your ages. I hope you do not mind my asking, is it really for love he is going to marry you?
Why should you hurt me with such scepticism?
You are so young and so little acquainted with men. I wish to put you on your guard.
Why? Is it impossible that Mr. Rochester should have a sincere affection for me?
Mr. Rochester, I dare say, is fond of you. I've always noticed that you were a sort of pet of his. But you are so thoroughly modest and sensible. I hoped you might be trusted to protect yourself.
I hope your confidence in me will continue, Mrs. Fairfax.
Ellie loves you. Oh, mademoiselle, you will be married in a white dress, and I shall have news shoes.
She is overjoyed, Jane.
Come here, Adela. Good morning, my dear.
Good morning, Miss Eyre. Mrs. Fairfax, I am to go to school.
Are you indeed?
Indeed, for I am to take Mademoiselle to the moon, and there I shall seek a cave in one of the white valleys among the volcano tops, and Mademoiselle shall live with me, and only me.
But there is no road to the moon. It is all air, neither you nor she can fly.
Come, Adela. Let us go for our walk.
Well, Adela is right in one respect. You will need a wardrobe.
Not at all. I have my black satin and my pearl grey silk.
It might pass for the present, but I will yet see you glittering.
If you have a fancy for anything in the exotic line, away with you, sir, without delay.
Why, Jane, what would you have?
I only want an easy mind, sir. I shall continue to act as Adela's governess, and by that I shall earn my board and lodging, and £30 a year besides. I shall continue to furnish my own wardrobe.
Well, what may I give you, then?
Your regard, and I will give you mine in return.
Well, for cool impudence and pure pride, you haven't your equal. We will talk more at dinner.
No, sir. I never have dined with you, and I see no reason why I should now. Till
what?
Till I can't help it.
Oh, do you suppose I eat like an ogre that you dread being the companion of my repast?
I want to continue as I am for another month.
You will give up your governessing slavery at once.
Indeed, begging your pardon, sir, I shall not. I shall go on with it as usual. I shall keep out of your way all day, as I have been accustomed to, and you may send for me in the evening, and I'll come then, but at no other time.
Well, I see I have no choice. Will you kiss me, at least?
No.
Oh, you were a hard little thing.
Oh, yes, I am naturally very hard, very flinty, and you will often find me so. Indeed, I shall show you all the rugged points in my character before the ensuing 4 weeks elapse. You shall know fully what sort of a bargain you have made while there is still time to rescind it.
Will you be quiet and talk rationally?
I will be quiet if you like. And as to talking rationally, I flatter myself I am doing that now.
You're doing nothing of the kind.
Oh, you may fume and you may fidget as you please. I like you more than I can say, but I'll not sink into a bathos of sentiment. In other people's presence, I shall be as formally deferential and quiet as ever.
I shall send for you punctually the moment the clock strikes 7.
And I shall appear before you, as a governess would.
Well, you will wear me to skin and bone.
I shall begin as I mean to go on. I keep you in reasonable check now, and I don't doubt to be able to do it hereafter. And so the month of courtship passes, and the bridal day advances. There are my trunks packed, locked, corded, ranged in a row along the wall of my chamber. Tomorrow at this time they will be far on their roads to London. And so will I. Or rather, not I, but one Jane Rochester. A person whom, as yet, I know not. Jane. That night I am restless. Bad dreams visit me. Next morning, my bridal dress arrives. A vapory veil, a pearl-coloured robe. My wedding dress. Oh, I do not know this person I see in the mirror. Is this real? Am I to be a bride at last?
Bride.
I wonder, how long has Edward loved me?
Loved me?
The dress burns. Take it off. Take it off.
Off. Take it off.
I seek the orchard, driven to its shelter by the wind, which all day has blown strong and full from the south, without bringing a speck of rain. No glimpse of blue sky has been visible this July day. Oh, I wish he would come. I wish he would come. Edward, where are you? I run before the wind. The wreck of the chestnut tree rises dark. The trunk split down the centre. The great branches on each side are dead. The moon appears. Her disk is blood red and half overcast. She buries herself in a deep drift of cloud. Oh, Edward!
My Jane!
Where have you been, Edward?
Is anything the matter? Your cheek and hand are burning hot. I think you're feverish, Jane.
I will tell you by and by, sir. It is enough that you are here.
Tonight, we shall eat supper together.
Yes. Oh, yes, Edward. We shall.
What are you thinking, Jane?
I hardly know. Everything seems so unreal.
I am substantial enough.
You, sir, are the most phantom-like of all.
Take my hand. There. Am I a dream?
Though I touch you, it is a dream.
Well, then tomorrow you will wake. We shall leave Thornfield tomorrow within half an hour of our return from church. What is it, Jane? What is the matter?
I wish this present hour would never end.
Give me your confidence, Jane. Relieve your mind of any weight that oppresses it by imparting it to me.
Then listen, sir. You were from home last night.
I was.
All yesterday I was busy. I thought of the life that lay before me, your life, an existence more expansive and stirring than my own, as the depths of the sea to which the brook runs. At sunset, the air turned cold, and the sky cloudy, the wind rose. Oh, I wished you were at home. The dark and gusty night continued in my dreams. I dreamt I was following the windings of an unknown road, burdened with charge of a little child, shivering cold in my arms. You were on the road a long way before me. I strained every nerve to overtake you, but I could not. Wait! Wait for me! Mr. Rochester! Please! Wait for me!
Oh, Jane.
There is more. I looked back and saw that Thornfield Hall was a dreary ruin, the retreat of bats and owls. Nothing remained but a shell-like wall, high and fragile. Wrapped in a shawl I still carried the unknown child. Under my feet, the stones crumbled. The child clung round my neck in terror and almost strangled me. Then I saw you, a speck on the white track. The child rolls from my knee. I lose my balance, fall, and wake.
And that is all?
No. When I woke, a gleam dazzled my eyes. There was a light on the dressing table, and the door of the closet was open. A form emerged from the closet, took the light, and surveyed my wedding dress.
My God.
A woman, sir, tall, with thick, dark hair hanging down her back.
Did you see her face?
Well, not at first, but presently she took my veil from its place. She threw it over her head and turned to the mirror. Then I saw the reflection of her face quite distinctly in the glass.
And?
I never saw a face like it. Wild eyes and a fearful rage in the features. Such unhappy eyes.
What then?
The figure removed my veil, tore it in two and flung it on the floor. Then she took the candle and stopped at my bedside.
And then?
Then, sir, the broad day. I rose. I was not ill. I determined that to none but you would I impart this vision. Now, sir, tell me who and what that woman was.
The creature of an overstimulated brain.
Oh, sir, depend upon it, my nerves were not at fault. The thing was real. This morning there on the carpet was the veil, torn clean in two.
Well, thank God that if anything malignant did come near you last night, it was only the veil that was harmed.
Now tell me.
Well, it was half dream, half reality. A woman did, I doubt not, enter your room. That woman must have been Grace Poole. You think her a strange being, and indeed she is. In a state between sleeping and waking, you noticed her entrance and actions. But feverish, almost delirious as you were, you ascribed her a goblin appearance different from her own.
Why do you keep such a woman in the house?
When we have been married a year and a day, I will tell you, but not now.
But
Jane, trust me.
Edward!
Tonight you will not dream of separation and sorrow, but of happy love and blissful union. Tomorrow we will be far from Thornfield.
But I do not sleep at all. As soon as the sun rises, I rise too. I dress to meet my unknown future. The dress, the veil, repaired by my own hand. In the mirror is a robed and veiled figure, so unlike myself, it seems almost the image of a stranger.
Jane, are you there?
I am coming. I am ready.
Why, you are as fair as a lily. We shall walk together to the church. Come.
I know not whether the day is fair or foul. I gaze on neither sky nor earth. I wonder what other bridegroom ever looked as he does, so grimly resolute, or who under such steadfast brows ever revealed such flaming and flashing eyes.
I am quite out of breath.
Jane, I am cruel in my eagerness. Come, lean on me.
I require and charge you both, that if either of you know any impediment why you may not be lawfully joined together in matrimony, ye do now confess it. For be well assured, that so many as are coupled together, otherwise than God's word doth allow, are not joined together by God, neither is their matrimony lawful.
The marriage cannot go on.
What is this?
I declare the existence of an impediment.
Proceed with the service.
An insuperable impediment to the marriage exists.
Proceed.
Come forward and explain.
There is a previous marriage.
What?
Who are you, sir?
My name is Briggs. I am a solicitor from London.
And you thrust a wife on me?
Favour us with an account of her name, her parentage, her place of abode.
Certainly. I affirm and can prove that on the 20th of October 15 years ago, Edward Fairfax Rochester of Thornfield Hall was married to my sister, Bertha Antoinetta Mason, daughter of Jonas Mason, merchant, and of Antoinetta Mason, his wife, in Spanish Town, Jamaica. The record of the marriage will be found in the register of that church. A copy of it is now in my possession. Signed, Richard Mason.
Jane Rochester.
The document does not prove that the woman referred to as my wife is still living.
She was living 3 months ago.
How do you know?
I have a witness to the fact, whose testimony even you, sir, would scarcely question.
Produce him, I'll go to hell.
Sir!
Mr. Mason, have the goodness to step forward.
Mason!
Oh, no.
What have you to say, you devil?
Sir, do not forget you are in a sacred place. Mr. Mason, is this gentleman's wife still living?
She is even now at Thornfield Hall. I saw her there last April. I am her brother.
At Thornfield Hall? I have never heard of a Mrs. Rochester at Thornfield Hall.
No, by God! I took care that none should hear of her under that name.
Edward.
There can be no wedding today.
Is this true?
Yes. I have been married, and the woman to whom I was married lives. You have never heard of a Mrs. Rochester at the house, but I dare say you have heard about the mysterious lunatic kept there.
Well,
I invite you all to come to my house and visit my wife. You shall see what sort of a being I was cheated into marrying. This girl, Jane, my dearest, knew no more than you would of the secret. She thought all was fair and legal, and never dreamt she was going to be entrapped into a feigned union with a defrauded wretch already bound to a mad partner. Come, you shall see her.
No.
Jane!
Up to the 3rd story. The low black door, opened by Mr. Rochester's master key, admits us to the tapestried room with its great bed.
You know this place, Mason. She attacked you here.
In a windowless room, there burns a fire, guarded by a high and strong fender. A lamp hangs from the ceiling by a chain. Grace Poole bends over the fire. In the deep shadow at the far end of the room, a figure runs backwards and forwards. Dark hair, wild as a mane, hides its head and face.
Good morrow, Mrs. Poole. How are you today?
Today, we are tolerable, sir, I thank you. Now, sir, she sees you. You'd better not stay.
Only a few moments, Grace.
Stay! Take care, then, sir.
We'd better leave her.
Jane!
Jane! Jane! Jane!
Enough, Bertha! No more!
Come here now, Bertha. Fair enough, sir. I have her now. No more!
That is my wife!
Now then.
Such is the sole conjugal embrace I am ever to know. Such are the endearments which are to solace my leisure hours. Can you blame me? Any of you?
I think you had all better go now. There now. Calm down, calm.
You, Miss Eyre, are cleared from all blame. Your uncle will be glad to hear it when I return to Madeira.
My uncle? Do you know him?
I was staying in Madeira with him, and happened to mention your marriage to Mr. Rochester. Your uncle is ill, and he implored me to lose no time in preventing the false marriage. I am thankful I was in time.
In time. I take off the wedding gown and replace it by the dress I wore yesterday, the dress I had thought I had worn for the last time. I lean my arms on the table. My head drops. No tears, no sobs, nothing. A Christmas frost has come at midsummer. Ice has glazed the ripe apples. Drifts crush the blowing roses. My love shivers in my heart like a suffering child in a cold cradle. Nevermore can it turn to him, for my faith is blighted, my confidence destroyed. How blind I have been. I sit until the light has gone from the window. What am I to do? Where shall I go? Must I leave Thornfield? Leave. I cannot do it. I do not want to suffer any more. My head swims. I must eat. I shall need all my strength and resolve.
Brought you some wine.
Thank you.
You grieve alone. I would rather you had come and upbraided me. You have not a word of reproach? Nothing bitter? Jane, I never meant to wound you thus. Will you ever forgive me?
I am cold.
Let me kiss you.
No.
You will not kiss the husband of Bertha Mason. You consider my arms filled and my embraces appropriated.
There is neither room nor claim for me, sir.
Jane, I was wrong. I charged everyone to conceal from you, before I ever saw you, all knowledge of the curse of the place, because I feared a governess would not stay as she knew with what inmate she was housed. But I'll shut up Thornfield Hall. I'll nail up the front door and board the lower windows. I'll give Mrs. Poole 200 a year to live here with that dreadful woman.
Sir, you are cruel. She cannot help being what she is.
Jane, my darling, I ask you to endure only one more night under this roof and then say farewell to its miseries forever.
Take Adela with you, sir.
I told you I would send Adela to school. You are to share my solitude. Do you understand?
No, I am not. I shall not. I cannot.
Jane, will you hear reason? Now, please, be composed. I entreat you.
I cannot, while you were in such a passion.
But I am not angry, Jane. Hush, now. Hush. Wipe your eyes. Come, rest your head on my shoulder.
No.
Let me hold you at least. Let me touch you.
No.
You do not love me, then. It was only my station and the rank of my wife that you valued. Now you think me disqualified from becoming your husband. You recoil from my touch as if I were an animal.
No, I do love you more than ever. But I must not show any feeling. This is the last time. I must express it.
What, the last time, Jane?
Mr. Rochester, I must leave you. I must begin a new existence somewhere else.
Of course. I told you you should. You shall be my wife. You shall be Mrs. Rochester. We shall go to the south of France, to a whitewashed villa on the shores of the Mediterranean, and there you shall live a happy and guarded, most innocent life.
Sir, your wife is living. If I lived with you as you desire, I should be your mistress.
I'm a fool. I keep telling you I am not married and do not explain why. I forget. You know nothing of the character of the woman, or of the circumstances attending my union with her. Please, will you listen to me?
I will listen.
My father was an avaricious, grasping man. He resolved the estate should go to my brother, and that I must be provided for by a wealthy marriage. Richard Mason's father was a West Indian planter and merchant, and was his old acquaintance. He had a son and daughter to whom he was to give a fortune of £30,000. So, when I left college, I was sent to Jamaica to espouse a bride already courted for me. My father told me Miss Mason was the boast of Spanish Town, and this was no lie. She was tall, dark, majestic. She flattered me. All the men in her circle seemed to admire her and envy me. I was dazzled, stimulated, my senses excited, and I thought I loved her. A marriage was achieved almost before I knew where I was. The honeymoon over, I learned my mistake.
What mistake?
Soon I understood that my wife, too, was not all she seemed. I perceived I could never have a settled household because no servant could bear the continued outbreaks of her violence and unreasonable temper.
But why was she unreasonable? There must have been some cause.
But, Jane, I could not tell then, and I cannot tell now. But I lived with Bertha Mason for 4 years in great unhappiness. My brother, in the interval, was dead, and after 4 years, my father died too. I was rich enough now, yet poor, because a nature, the most depraved I ever saw, was called by the law and by society a part of me. And I could not rid myself of her by any legal proceedings, for the doctors now decided that my wife was mad.
What did you do then?
I approached despair. I knew that while she lived, I could never marry another. And I was 26 years old. One night, I was awakened by her yells. It was a fiery night. The air was like sulphur. Black clouds cast up over the sea. The moon was setting in the waves, broad and red like a hot cannonball. And the storm broke, streamed, thundered, blazed, and the air grew pure. I walked under the dripping orange trees and among the drenched pomegranates and pineapples. And I resolved to live again in England, to confine my wife with due safety and comfort at Thornfield, and then travel and form what new ties I wished, and so I did. For 10 years, Bertha has lived in that room, guarded by Grace Poole.
And what, sir, did you do when you had settled her here?
I transformed myself into a will-o'-the-wisp. I pursued wanderings as wild as those of the March spirit. My fixed desire was to seek and find a good and intelligent woman whom I could love.
But you could not marry, sir.
I had determined and was convinced that I could and ought. It was not my original intention to deceive. I meant to tell my tale plainly and make my proposals openly. It appeared to me so absolutely rational that I should be considered free to love and be loved.
Well, sir?
Well, sir, it is a small phrase.
I mean, what next? How did you proceed? What did you do? Did you find anyone you liked? Did you ask her to marry you? What did she say?
For 10 years, I lived in Paris, Rome. I sought my ideal, but I could not find her. Yet I could not live alone. Last January, I came back to England, for I began to regard the notion of an intellectual, faithful, loving woman as a mere dream. I rode in sight of Thornfield Hall, expecting no peace, no pleasure there. And on a stile, I saw a quiet figure sitting by itself. I was surly, but it would not go. The next day I summoned you to my presence, and you entered the room with a look and air at once shy and independent. I found you full of strange contrasts. Your garb and manner were restricted by rule. Your air was often diffident, but when addressed, you lifted a keen, a daring, and a glowing eye to my face.
I remember.
For a long time I treated you distantly, and sought your company rarely. I was troubled with a haunted fear that if I handled the flower freely, its bloom would fade. And I wished to see whether you would seek me if I shunned you. But you did not.
Do not talk any more of those days, sir.
You see how the case stands, do you not? After a youth and manhood passed half in unutterable misery and half in dreary solitude, I had, for the first time, found what I could truly love. I found you. You are my sympathy, my better self, my good angel. I am bound to you with a strong attachment. I think you good, gifted, lovely, and it was because I felt and knew this that I resolved to marry you.
You were wrong to attempt to deceive me.
I wanted to have you safe before hazarding confidence.
Oh, that was cowardly.
Yes. I should have appealed to your nobleness at first. I should have asked you to accept my pledge of fidelity and to give me yours. Jane, give it to me now. Why are you silent?
Not a human being that ever lived could wish to be loved better than I am loved. And I absolutely worship you. But I must renounce my love and you. I must depart.
Jane, please, say, I will be yours, Mr. Rochester.
I will not be yours, Mr. Rochester.
But you mean to go one way in the world and to let me go another?
I do.
Jane! Do you mean it now?
I do.
And now?
I do. Please.
Jane! It would not be wicked to love me.
It would be wicked to obey you.
Jane, what shall I do when you are gone? Where turn for a companion? I might as well be dead.
Do as I will do. Trust in God and yourself. Believe in heaven. Hope to meet again there.
You condemn me to live wretched and to die accursed.
I advise you to live sinless, and I wish you to die tranquil.
You snatch love and innocence from me. You fling me back on lust for a passion and vice for an occupation.
Mr. Rochester, I no more design this fate to you than I grasp at it for myself. We were born to strive and endure, you as well as I. Do so. You will forget me before I forget you.
Jane, you must not do this to me. Jane.
You are hurting me.
I would not hurt you. It is your spirit, your virtue and your purity that I want. Come, Jane. Jane, come to me.
I cannot. Please do not look at me like that. I am going, sir.
Is my deep love nothing to you?
Oh, Edward. Oh, God bless you, my dear Edward. God keep you from harm and wrong, direct you, solace you, reward you well for your past kindness to me.
Jane. Jane.
That night, I never thought to sleep. But I did. And I was transported to scenes of childhood, in the Red Room at Gateshead. The night was dark. When the moon burst forth, a figure stood in the light. A figure like... It could not be. Who are you? Jane? Jane Rochester? Is that you? Jane. Go away! Get away from me!
Jane. Come, Jane.
I rise and dress. I tie on my straw bonnet and pin my shawl. Farewell, kind Mrs. Fairfax. Farewell, my darling Adela. Farewell, Edward. I will love you and live with you through life till death. You will send for me in the morning, and I will be gone. Oh no, I cannot do this. My hand moves towards the lock.
I am mad. I cannot stay. I must not.
A lovely summer morning. My shoes are soon wet with dew. I look neither to rising sun nor smiling sky. I hate myself. I have injured. I have wounded. I would like to die. Oh God. I wish I were dead.
Are you all right, miss?
Yes. Yes, I am. May I travel with you?
If you have money, miss.
I have 20 shillings.
Well, then, you may travel for 20 shillings.
May no one ever feel what I feel. May eyes never shed such stormy tears. May no one appeal to heaven in prayers so hopeless and so agonized as in this hour leave my lips. Never may anyone dread to be the instrument of evil to that which they wholly love. Two days pass. I am in a North Midlands shire. Great moors on each side of me, waves of mountains far beyond, a deep valley at my feet. The road is cut in the moor, white, broad and lonely. The heather grows deep and wild. Gather a handful of ripe bilberries and eat them. Fold my shawl and spread it over me for a coverlet. A low mossy swell is my pillow. I see the mighty Milky Way, and I feel the might and strength of God. Mr. Rochester is safe. He is God's, and will be guarded. I nestle to the breast of the hill, and ere long sleep. Next day, I rise to a still, perfect day. A golden desert. Everywhere, sunshine. A lizard runs over a crag. Want has come to me, pale and bare. I regain the road. I walk for a very long time. A glittering stream runs zigzag through a wood. The day passes and the night closes in, dark and wet. Rush and moss overgrow the marshes, black where the dry soil bears only death. Dimly ahead, a ridge of light springs up. It burns on, dim and constant through the rain. A narrow track. A whitish object gleams before me. A gate. A wicket. The silhouette of a house, black, low, long, lozenged window panes. A small lattice window. Light. I peer through a gap in the curtains. A room with a sanded floor. A walnut dresser. Glowing peat fire. A clock. A white deal table and chairs. By the light of a candle, an elderly woman is knitting. Near the hearth, a young woman in a low rocking chair. Now...
What do you want?
May I speak to your mistress?
You can tell me what you have to say.
I want a night's shelter in an outhouse and a morsel of bread to eat.
I'll give you a piece of bread. But we can't allow a vagrant to lodge.
Oh, do let me speak to your mistress, please.
You should not be roving about. It looks very ill.
Where shall I go if you drive me away?
I'll warrant you know where to go and what to do.
Don't shut the door, please, don't, for God's sake.
The wind is driving in. Move off.
Who is it, Hannah?
I must die if I am turned away.
Take your time. When you can, speak. Tell me your name.
My name is Jane Elliot.
And where do you live?
I cannot say.
Can we send for anyone you know?
No.
What account can you give of yourself?
I can give you no details.
But what then do you expect me to do for you?
Oh, nothing.
Do you mean that I have now given you what aid you require, and that I may dismiss you to the moor and the rainy night?
If I were a stray dog, I know that you would not turn me from your hearth.
Hannah, we must take her in and help her to bed. Can you stand, Miss Elliot?
Yes, of course.
Oh, dear.
3 days succeed. I lie motionless as a stone in a narrow bed. I take no note of the lapse of time. I can understand what is said, but cannot answer. On the 2nd day, I hover between sleep and wakefulness. Dimly, I hear people in the room.
Have you no idea at all who she is?
She said her name was Jane Elliot. She's certainly no vagrant. Her clothes are neat and fine.
I shall make some inquiries in the area. In the meantime, Diana, tend her carefully. I believe she has been sent to us to aid us in our work.
On the 3rd day, I am better. On a chair by my bedside are my things clean and dry. My black silk frock hangs against the wall. The creases left by the wet are smoothed out. My shoes and stockings are purified and rendered presentable.
Oh, you're better then. Come and sit down on the chair by the hearth.
Oh, thank you, Hannah. You are kind.
What will you do now? You've like no house, no brass, I guess.
No.
Are you book learned?
Yes, very.
Whatever cannot you keep yourself for, then?
I have kept myself, and I trust shall keep myself again. Tell me the name of the house where we are.
Some call it Marsh End, and some call it Moor House.
And the lady who lives here?
No, she doesn't live here. She's only staying a while with her brother.
Her brother? What is he? Was that he who came to visit me yesterday?
Indeed. He's a parson. His father lived here. He died 3 weeks since of a stroke.
Have you lived with the family long?
I've lived here 30 years.
Oh, you should have waited for my leave to descend, Miss Elliot. You still look very pale and thin.
Oh, I am better, thank you.
Well, I am glad. Miss Elliot, this is my brother, St. John Rivers.
How do you do, Miss Elliot?
How do you do? I am most grateful for your hospitality.
Do you feel well enough to tell us a little more about yourself?
Of course.
How old are you?
I am near 19.
Are you married?
No.
Where did you last reside?
The name of the place where and of the person with whom I lived is my secret. I desire to be independent now to work and not to lean on your charity for any longer than I can help.
What can you do?
I have been a governess, but I will do anything.
Then perhaps I may help. I can offer you something.
Oh, well, I would take anything. I would be a servant, a nurse.
It's nothing like that. Morton has no school, and the children of the poor are excluded from every hope of progress. I mean to open such a school, and there will be need for a teacher. Perhaps it might suit you when you are well.
I thank you with all my heart for that proposal, Mr. Rivers.
It is only the village school. What will you do with your accomplishments, your sentiments, your tastes.
I will save them until they are wanted.
Then, Miss Elliot, what is your opinion?
I accept your offer, Mr. Rivers. You have saved my life. I will become the teacher at your school. And my life will begin anew.
That was episode 3 of Jane Eyre by Charlotte Brontë. Dramatised for radio by Michelin Wanda. Jane Eyre was played by Sophie Thompson and Mr Rochester by Ciaran Hinds. St John Rivers was played by John Deteen, Mrs Fairfax by Anne Stallybrass, Diana by Angela Down, Mason by Gavin Muir, Adela by Una Beeson, Briggs by Gareth Armstrong, Grace Poole and Hannah by Tina Gray, The Priest by Colin Pinney, and Bertha by Vivian Rochester. Jane Eyre was directed by Cherry Cookson.
Now I am far from Thornfield. My home is a little cottage with whitewashed walls and a sanded floor. I am the proud schoolmistress of the village school at a salary of £30 a year. But I cannot forget.
Jane Eyre by Charlotte Brontë. Dramatised for radio in 4 episodes by Michelin Wanda. Starring Sophie Thompson as Jane Eyre, Ciaran Hinds as Mr Rochester, and John Deteen as St John Rivers, with Anne Stallybrass and Angela Down. Episode 4, Jane the Wife.
Would it have been better to listen to passion, sunk down in a silken snare, wakened in a southern clime amongst the luxuries of a villa in France? Mr Rochester's mistress, delirious with his love. He did love me. No one will ever love me so well again.
Good evening, Miss Elliot.
Oh, well, good evening, Mr Rivers.
My sister asked me to bring this parcel to you. It contains a colour box, pencils and paper.
Oh, that is a welcome gift.
Are you finding your work hard?
No, on the contrary. I think in time I shall get on with my scholars very well.
But perhaps your accommodation, your cottage, your furniture have disappointed your expectations.
My cottage is clean and waterproof. My furniture sufficient and commodious. I am thankful. 5 weeks ago, I had nothing. I was an outcast, a beggar. Now I have acquaintances, a home. You and Diana have been my saviours.
I hope you feel the content you express. Where you were before I saw you, of course, I do not know, but I counsel you to resist every temptation which would incline you to look back on your past life, whatever it is.
That is what I mean to do.
A year ago, I myself was intensely miserable because I thought I had made a mistake in entering the ministry. I burned for the more active life of the world, for the destiny of an artist, anything rather than that of a priest. After a season of darkness and light, struggling, relief fell. I heard a call from heaven, and I resolved to be a missionary.
I see. Good evening, Mr Rivers.
Oh, Miss Oliver.
Papa told me you'd opened your school, and so I put on my bonnet after tea and came up the valley to see her.
Well, this is the school, and this is Miss Elliot.
Ah, the teacher. Do you think you shall like Morton, Miss Elliot?
I hope I shall.
Do you find your scholars as attentive as you expected?
Oh, yes.
And do you like your house?
Very much.
Have I furnished it nicely?
Very nicely indeed. Oh, thank you. I did not
I
realise
shall
that
come up and help you teach sometimes. It will be a change for me. Mr. Rivers, Papa says you never come up to see us now. He is alone this evening and not very well. Will you return with me and visit him?
It is not a reasonable hour to intrude on Mr.
Oh, but I declare it is. It is just the hour when Papa most wants company, when the works are closed and he has no business to occupy him. Oh, Mr. Rivers, do come. Why are you so very shy and so very sombre?
Not this evening, Miss Rosamond, if you will excuse me.
Well, if you are so obstinate, I will leave you, for I dare not stay any longer. The dew begins to fall. Good evening.
I continue the labours of the village school. It is truly hard work at first, but soon I begin to like the children, and they like me. And yet, in the midst of this calmness, this useful existence, after a day passed in honourable exertion and an evening spent drawing or reading alone, I rush into strange dreams at night. Again and again I meet Mr. Rochester. I am in his arms. I hear his voice. I meet his eye. I touch his hand and cheek. I love him. I am loved by him. The still dark night witnesses the convulsion of despair, the burst of passion. And by 9 the next morning, I am opening the school, tranquil, settled, prepared for the steady duties of the day. Rosamond Oliver visits often, exquisite in a purple habit, with a cap of black velvet placed gracefully above the long curls that kiss her cheek and float to her shoulders.
I know I seem absolutely spoiled, but I am not, Miss Elliot. I am hasty but good-humoured. I cannot help being vain.
But not affected.
Liberal-handed.
Innocent, with the pride of wealth.
You understand me well. You are a natural as the village schoolmistress. I am sure your previous history, if it were known, would make a delightful romance. Now, what is this? Why, you draw better than my drawing master in my first school. Would you sketch a portrait of me to show to Papa?
With pleasure.
What must I do?
Be as comfortable as you like, and keep your pose for me.
There. The Rivers family is greatly respected in this neighbourhood. It is a very old name. Did you know that all Morton once belonged to them?
Oh, no, I did not.
It is a pity that so fine and talented a young man should have formed the design of going out as a missionary. It is quite throwing a valuable life away.
He will do as he thinks right, Miss Oliver. There. I have your outline. That will do for today, I think. Come in.
Miss Elliot.
You are welcome, Mr. Rivers. Do sit down.
Oh, I'm afraid I cannot stay long.
Well, at least come in for a moment.
What are you drawing?
See for yourself. Is it a good likeness?
Miss Oliver, I presume.
Of course. And now, sir, to reward you for the accurate guess, I will promise to paint you a careful and faithful duplicate of this very picture.
That I should like to have it, it is certain. Whether it would be judicious or wise is another question.
As far as I can see, it would be wiser and more judicious
if you were to take to yourself the original at once.
I see.
You are not angry or shocked?
To be frankly addressed on this subject is a new pleasure.
She likes you, I am sure. She is a sweet girl. Rather thoughtless, but you would have sufficient thought for both yourself and her. You ought to marry her.
It is strange. While I love Rosamond Oliver wildly with the intensity of a first passion, I experience at the same time a consciousness that she would not make me a good wife. She is not the partner suited to me.
Strange indeed.
Rosamond, a missionary's wife? No.
But you need not be a missionary.
What? My vocation, my great work, it is dearer than the blood in my veins.
And Miss Oliver, are her disappointments and sorrows of no interest to you?
Miss Oliver is surrounded by suitors and countrymen. In less than a month my image will be effaced from her heart.
You speak coolly enough, but you suffer in the conflict.
I did not imagine that a woman would dare speak so to a man.
I am at home in this sort of discourse.
There is something brave in your spirit, but you misinterpret my emotions. You think them more profound, potent than they are. I scorn the weakness of the flesh. I am a cold, hard man.
I do not believe you.
Now, I must go.
And may I paint another picture for you?
No. You may not.
What is the matter?
Nothing in the world. May I have a scrap of this paper?
Why, yes, of course.
Good afternoon.
That evening it begins to snow. Next day a keen wind brings fresh and blinding falls. By twilight the valley is drifted up and almost impassable. I light a candle, take down a book.
I did not expect any guests tonight. Has anything happened, Mr. Rivers?
No. Did I alarm you?
Well,
You must excuse me. I have had hard work to get here. One drift took me up to the waist.
But why are you calm? It is so late.
I have come to have a little talk with you. Since yesterday, I have experienced the excitement of a person to whom a tale has been half told and who is impatient to hear the sequel.
Well?
It is but fair to warn you that the story will sound somewhat hackneyed in your ears. May I sit down?
Oh, of course. I will fetch some tea. Please, begin your story.
Thank you. 20 years ago, a poor curate fell in love with a rich man's daughter. They married against the advice of all her friends, who disowned her immediately after the wedding. Before 2 years passed, they were both dead. They left a daughter. Charity carried this friendless thing to the house of its rich paternal relations. It was reared by an aunt-in-law called Mrs. Reed of Gateshead.
Oh.
Shall I proceed?
Yes, if you please.
Mrs. Reed kept the orphan 10 years. Whether it was happy or not with her, I cannot say, but at the end of that time, she transferred it to Lowood School, where you so long resided yourself. It seemed her career there was very honourable. From a pupil, she became a teacher, like yourself. She left to be a governess. Really, there are parallel points in her history and yours. She undertook the education of the ward of a certain Mr. Rochester.
Mr. Rivers.
I can guess your feelings, but restrain them for a while. I have nearly finished. Of Mr. Rochester's character, I know nothing, but the one fact that he offered honourable marriage to this young girl, and that at the very altar she discovered he had a wife alive, though lunatic. She left Thornfield Hall in the night. The country was scoured far and wide. No vestige of information could be gathered respecting her. Yet it is a matter of serious urgency that she should be found.
Since you know so much, tell me this. What of Mr. Rochester? How and where is he? What is he doing? Is he well?
I am ignorant of all concerning Mr. Rochester. You should rather ask the name of the governess and the nature of the event which requires her appearance.
Someone has been in touch with Mr. Rochester?
Of course, by letter.
Oh, what did he say? Who has his letters?
Mr. Briggs put an advertisement in the newspaper. The reply was not from Mr. Rochester. It was signed Alice Fairfax.
My worst fears are then true. He must have gone away. Please continue.
Very well. I shall finish my tale. Since you won't ask the governess's name, I must tell it of my own accord. Do you recognize this?
Why, yes. It is a slip of paper on which I have tried my colours.
There. Look. A name. Jane Eyre.
Oh.
Mr. Briggs wrote to me of a Jane Eyre. I knew a Jane Elliot. I confess I had my suspicions, but it was only yesterday afternoon that they were at once resolved as a certainty. You own this name?
Yes, I do. But where is Mr. Briggs? Perhaps he knows more of Mr. Rochester than you do.
You do not inquire why Mr. Briggs seeks after you, what he wants?
Well, what does he want?
To tell you that your uncle, Mr. Eyre of Madeira, is dead, and that he has left you all his property, and that you are now rich.
I rich?
Yes. Quite an heiress.
I see.
You must prove your identity, of course. You can then enter immediate possession.
My uncle is dead. My only relative. Ever since being made aware of his existence, how I have cherished the hope of one day seeing him, and now I never shall. That is sad.
Perhaps you will ask how much you are worth.
Oh, yes.
Oh, a trifle. Nothing to speak of. £20,000, I think, or so, but what is that?
£20,000? Well, perhaps you have read the figures wrong. It may be 2,000.
It is written in letters, not figures. Look, 20,000.
I see. Well, it puzzles me to know why Mr. Briggs wrote to you about me.
Oh, I am a clergyman, and the clergy are often appealed to in odd matters.
That does not satisfy me.
Well, then, I yield. Your name is Jane Eyre.
Of course, that was settled before.
You are not perhaps aware that I am your namesake, that I was christened St. John Eyre Rivers.
No, indeed.
My mother's name was Eyre. She had two brothers, one a clergyman, the other John Eyre of Madeira. Mr. Briggs, being Mr. Eyre's solicitor, he wrote to us last August to inform us of our uncle's death, and to say that he had left all his property to his brother's orphan daughter. He wrote to ask us if we knew anything of the heiress.
Your mother was my father's sister.
Yes.
My aunt, consequently.
Indeed.
You and Diana are my cousins.
We are cousins, yes.
Oh, that is good news indeed. I have found a brother, one I can be proud of, one I can love, and a sister who has inspired me with genuine affection and admiration. Oh, this is a glorious discovery. This is wealth indeed. Oh, I am glad. I am so glad. £20,000 shared between us will leave us all content.
My dear, sit down, please, and be composed.
Will torment and oppress me to have £20,000, which could never be mine in justice, though it might be in law. Let there be no opposition, no discussion. Let us agree.
You must take time to consider. It is yours, of right. You may keep it with a clear conscience.
It is as much a matter of feeling as of conscience. I so seldom have had an opportunity of indulging. my feelings. I cannot forego the delicious pleasure of repaying your generosity.
You cannot form a notion of the importance £20,000 would give you, of the place it would enable you to take in society, of the prospects it would open up to you.
And you cannot at all imagine the craving I have for fraternal and sisterly love. I never had a home. I never had brothers or sisters. I must and I will have them now. You are not reluctant to admit me and own me, are you?
Jane, your aspirations after family ties and domestic happiness may be realized otherwise than by the means you contemplate. You may marry.
Oh, nonsense. I do not want to marry, and never shall marry.
That is saying too much.
I know what I feel, and how averse my inclinations are to the bare thought of marriage. No one would take me for love, and I will not be regarded in the light of a mere money speculation. I do not want a stranger. I want my kindred.
And the school, Miss Eyre? It must now be shut up, I suppose.
No, I will retain my post as mistress till you get a substitute.
Thank you.
I shall get matters regarding the legacy settled, and we shall each become possessed of a competency, and then...
What now? What sudden eagerness is this? What are you going to do?
Well, my first aim will be to clean down your house from chamber to cellar. My next to rub it with beeswax oil and an indefinite number of cloths till it glitters. My third, to arrange every chair, table, bed and carpet with mathematical precision, and afterwards I shall go to near ruining you in coals and peat to keep up good fires in every room. And lastly, there will be such a beating of eggs, sorting of currants, grating of spices, compounding of Christmas cake, chopping up of materials for mince pies and other culinary rites, to have all things in an absolutely perfect state of readiness for my first holiday with my own family. For we shall all live together now.
And so my life changes again. I move in to live with St John Rivers and Diana. Diana and I are happy from morning till night. St John is seldom in the house. His parish is large, the population scattered, and he finds daily business in visiting the sick and poor in different districts. He is a good man, but I begin to feel he spoke the truth when he said he was harsh and cold. The peaceful enjoyments of life have no charm for him. He lives only to aspire after what is good and great. I expect he will hardly make a good husband. He is of the material from which nature hews her heroes.
Jane, I have a request to make of you.
What is it?
My departure from England is now definitely fixed for next year.
Oh, really?
And Rosamond Oliver?
Rosamond Oliver is about to be married to Mr. Granby, one of the best connected and most eligible residents. I had the intelligence from her father yesterday. They will be married soon.
Does the event distress you?
No, certainly not. But my request, Jane.
Yes, St John.
I am at present studying Hindustani, and it will assist me greatly to have a pupil with whom I might go over the elements and so fix them thoroughly in my mind. Would you do me this favour? You shall not have to make the sacrifice long, as it wants now barely 3 months to my departure.
Very well, St John. It will interest me. By degrees, St John acquires a certain influence over me that takes away my liberty of mind. His praise and notice are more restraining than his indifference. I can no longer talk or laugh freely when he is by, because I am reminded that vivacity is distasteful to him. One day, as we work at our books, his Greek face is brought to a level with mine, and he kisses me. I am sure I do not blush. Perhaps I might have turned a little pale, and although I daily wish more to please him, Mr. Rochester is still in my heart. His is a name given on a tablet, fated to last as long as the marvel it describes. The craving to know what has become of him follows me everywhere. I write to Mrs. Fairfax. A fortnight passes without reply. I write again. Half a year is wasted, waiting. My hope dies out. And then I feel dark indeed. The first spring shines around me. Summer approaches.
We have studied enough today. Jane, you should take a walk with me.
Very well.
I shall see this place again in dreams when I sleep by the Ganges, and again in the more remote hour when another slumber overcomes me on the shore of a darker stream.
Strange words.
Jane, I go in 6 weeks. I have taken my berth.
God will protect you, for you have undertaken his work.
Yes, I am the servant of an infallible master. It seems strange to me that all around me do not burn to enlist the same banner, to join in the same enterprise.
All have not your powers. It would be folly for the feeble to wish to march with the strong.
I do not speak to the feeble or think of them. I address only such as are worthy of the work.
Those are few in number and difficult to discover.
Indeed. But it is right to stir them up, to speak heaven's message in their ear, to offer them, direct from God, a place in the ranks of his chosen.
If they are really qualified for the task, will not their own hearts be the first to inform them of it?
And what does your heart say?
My heart is mute.
Then I must speak for it. Jane, come with me to India. Come as my helpmate and fellow labourer.
But I am no apostle.
God and nature intended you for a missionary's wife. You shall be mine. I claim you not for my pleasure, but for my sovereign service.
I am not fit for it. I have no vocation.
Who is fit for it? I am the chiefest of sinners. But I know my leader. He is just as well as mighty.
Well, I might go to India if I may go free.
I do not understand you.
You have hitherto been my adopted brother, and I your adopted sister. Let us continue as such.
Adopted fraternity will not do. If you were my real sister, it would be different. But as it is, either our union must be consecrated and sealed by marriage, or it cannot exist. Do you not see it, Jane?
St. John, I regard you as a brother.
We cannot. It would not do. You have said you will go with me to India. Remember, you have said that...
Conditionally.
I do not want a sister. I want a wife. Someone I can influence sufficiently in life and retain absolutely till death.
I will give the missionary my energies, but not myself.
Do you think God would be satisfied with half a sacrifice?
Oh, I will give my heart to God. You do not want it.
I trust, Jane, you are in earnest when you say you will give your heart to God. It is all I want. You will see what impetus will be given to your efforts and mine by our physical and mental union in marriage. You will hasten to enter into that union at once when you think...
I can never be your wife. I could be your curate, your comrade.
Jane, you would not repent marrying me. Be certain of that. Undoubtedly enough of love would follow upon marriage to render the union right, even in your eyes.
I scorn your idea of love. I scorn the counterfeit sentiment you offer, and I scorn you when you offer it.
I think I have done and uttered nothing to deserve scorn.
Forgive me, St. John, but it is your own fault that I have been roused to speak so unguardedly. You have introduced a topic on which our natures are at variance. My dear cousin, abandon your scheme of marriage, please. I implore you.
I shall urge you no further at present. Tomorrow I leave for Cambridge. I shall be absent a fortnight. Take that space of time to consider my offer.
No, St. John, I will not marry you. I can tell now. I adhere to my resolution. If I were to marry you, you would kill me.
I should kill you? Your words are such as ought not to be used. Violent, unfeminine, and untrue. They merit severe reproof. You are afraid of yourself.
I am. God did not give me my life to throw away. To do as you wish me would, I begin to think, be almost the equivalent to committing suicide. Moreover, before I definitely resolve on quitting England, I must know for certain that I cannot be of greater use by remaining in it than by leaving it.
What do you mean?
There is a point on which I have long endured painful doubt, and I can go nowhere until by some means that doubt is removed.
You mean Mr. Rochester?
Yes.
Are you going to seek him?
I must find out what has become of him.
You will excuse me.
Jane, what is it? You look agitated. I'm sure there is something the matter. Is it... St. John has long distinguished you by a notice and interest he never showed to anyone else. I wish he loved you. Does he, Jane?
No, Diana, not one whit. But he has asked me to marry him.
That is just what I hoped. And you will marry him, Jane, won't you? Then he will stay in England.
Far from that, Diana. His sole idea in proposing to me is to procure a fitting fellow labourer in his Indian toils.
What? He wishes you to go to India?
Yes.
That is madness. You have not consented, have you?
I have refused to marry him.
And consequently displeased him?
Deeply. He will never forgive me, I fear. I offered to accompany him as a sister.
Oh, Jane, I am astonished you found courage to refuse his hand. You do not love him, then, Jane?
Not as a husband.
Yet he is a handsome fellow.
And I am so plain. You see, Diana, we should never suit.
Plain? You? Not at all.
He is a good and a great man, but in pursuing his own views, he forgets pitilessly the feelings and claims of other people. It is better, therefore, for the insignificant to keep out of his way, lest in his progress he should trample them down.
For the reading before prayers, I have selected the 21st chapter of Revelations. He that overcometh shall inherit all things, and I will be his God, and he shall be my son. But the fearful, the unbelieving, shall have their part in the lake which burneth with fire and brimstone, which is the second death.
What is my future?
I supplicate strength for the weak-hearted, guidance for wanderers from the fold, a return, even at the 11th hour, for those whom the temptations of the world and the flesh are luring from the narrow path.
I can be saved. I can be safe.
Jane. Come, Jane, decide.
Safety and bliss. No more dangerous passion.
Jane, come to me.
The candle is dying out. My room is full of moonlight. My heart beats fast and thick. I hear its throb.
Jane.
Oh!
What is it? Jane.
Jane. Jane.
Oh, Edward.
Come with me.
Where are you?
I'm coming. Wait for me.
Jane.
Listen to me.
Where are you?
Where are you?
I rise at dawn. I arrange things in my room. Under my door, I find a slip of paper.
You left me too suddenly last night. Had you stayed but a little longer, you would have laid your hand on a Christian's cross and the angel's crown. I shall expect your clear decision when I return this day fortnight. I shall pray for you hourly. Yours, St. John.
Once more on the road to Thornfield. I feel like the messenger pigeon flying home. I set out from Whitcross on a Tuesday afternoon, and early on the succeeding Thursday morning, the coach stops to water the horses in a wayside inn, in the midst of green hedges and large fields, which bathe my eye like the lineaments of a once familiar face.
How far is Thornfield Hall from here?
Just 2 miles now across the fields.
I shall walk. Would you keep my box until I call for it?
Certainly, ma'am.
I walk over familiar paths. There is the stile, the very fields through which I hurried, blind and deaf, on the morning I fled from Thornfield. I walk fast. I run. I welcome trees I know, and catch familiar glimpses of meadow and hill between them. The woods, another field, a lane. The house itself is hidden by the rookery. My first view of it shall be in front, where its bold battlements will strike the eye nobly at once. Perhaps even now he is walking in the orchard. Hurry, hurry.
Jane, Jane.
I hurry along the wall of the orchard to the gate. I look with joy towards a stately house. I see a blackened ruin. No need to listen for doors opening, to fancy steps on the pavement or the gravel walk. The lawn is trodden and waste no more. The front is as I saw it once, in a dream, a shell-like wall, very high and fragile looking, perforated with paneless windows. The signs of fire everywhere. No more. What story belongs to this disaster?
Your breakfast, ma'am.
Thank you. You know Thornfield Hall, of course.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Is Mr Rochester living at Thornfield Hall now?
Oh, no. No one's living there. Thornfield Hall is quite a ruin. It was burnt down about harvest time. Dreadful calamity.
What happened?
The fire broke out at dead of night. Before long, the building was one mass of flames. Oh, it was a terrible sight.
Where did the fire start?
There was a lady, a lunatic, kept in the house.
Indeed.
She was kept in very close confinement, ma'am. No one saw her. We only knew by rumour that such a person was at the Hall. They said Mr Edward had brought her from abroad, and some believed she'd been his mistress. But then this lady, ma'am, turned out to be Mr Rochester's wife. The discovery was brought about in the strangest way. There was a young lady, governess at the Hall, that Mr Rochester fell in
Yes,
love.
but the fire.
Yeah, I'm coming to that, ma'am. Mr Edward fell in love with the young lady. Servants say they never saw anybody so much in love as he was. Well, he would marry her.
Was it suspected that this lunatic Mrs. Rochester had any hand in the fire?
Oh, yes. She had a woman to take care of her called Mrs. Poole. And when Mrs. Poole was fast asleep, the mad lady took the keys, let herself out of her chamber, went roaming about the house, doing any wild mischief that came into her head. They say she nearly burned her husband in his bed once.
Was Mr. Rochester at home when the fire broke out?
Oh, indeed he was. He went up to the attic when all was burning and got the servants out of the beds and helped them down himself, and went back to get his mad wife out of her cell.
Free, at last.
And then?
Then, ma'am, she yelled and gave a spring, and next minute she lay on the pavement.
Dead?
Dead as the stones on which her brains and blood were scattered.
Good God.
It was frightful.
And afterwards?
The house was burnt to the ground.
Were any other lives lost?
No. Well, perhaps it would have been better if they had.
He is alive, then?
Yes, he is alive.
And?
It was all his own courage and his kindness in a way, ma'am. When he came down the great staircase at last, there was a mighty crash. He was taken out from the ruins alive, but sadly hurt. A beam had damaged one eye and one hand was crushed.
Where is he?
At Ferndean, a manor house about 30 miles away.
If you can drive me to Ferndean before dark, I'll pay you twice the usual hire. Thick and dark grows the timber of the gloomy wood about the manor house. Iron gates between granite pillars, the twilight of close-ranked trees. A grass-grown track descends the forest aisle. Under branched arches it stretches and winds. A railing, then the house. Dank and green decaying walls. No flowers, no garden. A broad gravel walk girdling a grass plot. The windows are latticed and narrow. A figure. A man without a hat. He stretches forth his hand to feel whether it rains. Edward Fairfax Rochester. Still strong and stalwart, his hair still black, but his face is desperate and brooding, like some fettered or wild bird. Soon I shall dare to drop a kiss on that brow, and on those lips so sternly sealed. He advances slowly towards the grass plot. He stretches his right hand. The left one he keeps hidden in his coat.
Will you come in, sir? You will catch cold.
Mrs. Fairfax, how are you?
Why, Jane Eyre. Is it really you?
It is.
Oh, it is so good to see you. Oh, come in. Come in.
Thank you.
Oh, that will be Mr. Rochester.
Let me go into him.
But, Jane, I must...
I know everything. Give me his tray and whatever he wants.
He always has candles brought in at dark, though he cannot see. Let me open the door for you.
Lie down, Pilot.
What is the commotion? Give me some water, Mrs. Fairfax.
Here you are.
What is the matter?
Pilot.
Mrs. Fairfax.
Mrs. Fairfax is in the kitchen.
Who are you?
Pilot knows me.
Great God! What sweet madness has seized me?
Your mind, sir, is too strong for delusion. Your health too sound for frenzy.
Come here.
Here is my hand. Give me yours.
Her fingers, her small hands, is a chain. This is her shape.
And this, her voice, her heart, too. She is all here. Oh, God bless you, Edward. I am so glad to be near you again.
Jane Eyre!
I have found you out. I have come back to you. You touch me. You hold me. I am not cold like a corpse, nor vacant like air, am I?
My living darling, I cannot be so blessed after all my misery. It's a dream. I will wake and you will be gone.
I will never leave you from this day. There, and there, and there.
You do not lie dead in some ditch or under some stream.
No.
Oh.
I am an independent woman now.
Independent? What do you mean?
My uncle in Madeira is dead, and he left me money.
An independent woman. And a rich woman.
Quite rich. If you won't let me live with you, I can build a house of my own, close up to your door, and you may come and sit in my parlour when you want company of an evening.
But as you are rich, Jane, you have no doubt friends who will look after you and not suffer you to devote yourself to a blind thing like me.
I told you, I am independent as well as rich. I am my own mistress.
You will stay with me?
Certainly. Unless you object. I will be your neighbour, your nurse, your housekeeper. I will read to you, walk with you, sit with you, wait on you, be eyes and hands to you.
I do not know what to say.
Perhaps you do not want me here.
No, Jane, no. I have touched you, heard you, felt the comfort of your presence. I cannot give up these joys.
Well, then, I will stay with you. I have said so.
Yes, but you understand one thing by staying with me, and I understand another. Perhaps you could make up your mind to wait on me as a kind little nurse, and that ought to suffice for me, no doubt. I suppose I should entertain none but fatherly feelings for you. Do you think so? Come, tell me.
I am content to be only your nurse, if you think it better.
But you cannot always be my nurse, Jane. You are young. You must marry some day.
I don't care about being married.
You should care, Jane.
Now, let me make a better fire and have the hearth swept up. Can you tell when there is a good fire?
Yes. With my right eye, I see a glow, a ruddy haze.
Can you see candles?
Very dimly.
Can you see me?
No. My fairest, but I am only too thankful to hear and feel you.
When do you take supper?
Oh, I never take supper.
But you shall have some tonight. I am hungry, and so are you. Oh, it is so good to hear you laugh.
Oh, I have not laughed for a long time. Am I hideous, Jane?
You always were, you know.
Oh, the wickedness has not been taken out of you, wherever you've been.
I have been with good people.
Were there only ladies in the house where you've been?
No, There was my cousin, St John Rivers, a parson, a good man.
Oh, a respectable, well-conducted man of 50.
St John is only 29.
A sort of raw curate, half strangled with his white neckcloth.
St John is a handsome man, tall, fair, with blue eyes and a Grecian profile.
Damn him! Did you like him, Jane?
Yes, Mr Rochester. I liked him. Are you jealous?
Not at all. Talk to me of yourself.
There is time to talk. Tomorrow, we will walk in the woods. What are you thinking?
I was thinking that I am no better than the old chestnut tree that was struck by lightning. Do you remember, in Thornfield Orchard? In what right would that ruin have to bid a budding woodbine cover its decay with freshness?
You are no ruin, no lightning-struck tree. You are green and vigorous. Plants will grow about you whether you ask them or not, because they take delight in your beautiful shadow, and as they grow they will lean towards you and wind around you.
You speak of friends, Jane.
Yes, Edward, friends.
But, Jane, I want a wife.
Do you?
Yes. Is that unwelcome news?
That depends on the circumstances and on your choice.
Which you shall make for me, Jane. I will abide by your decision.
Choose she who loves you best.
I will at least choose she whom I love best. Jane, will you marry me?
Yes, Edward.
A poor blind man whom you will have to lead about by the hand?
Yes, Edward.
A crippled man, 20 years older than you, and whom you will have to wait?
Yes.
Truly, Jane?
Yes, truly, Edward.
Oh, my darling. God bless and reward you.
If ever I did a good deed in my life, if ever I thought a good thought, prayed a sincere and blameless prayer, if ever I wished a righteous wish, I am rewarded now. To be your wife is for me to be as happy as I can be on this earth.
Because you delight in sacrifice.
What do I sacrifice? Famine for food, expectation for content, to be privileged, to put my arms around what I value, to press my lips to what I love, to repose on what I trust. Is that to make a sacrifice? If so, then, yes, I certainly delight in sacrifice.
And to bear with my infirmities, Jane, to overlook my deficiencies.
They are none to me. I love you better now that I can be really useful to you than I ever did in your state of proud independence.
The case being so, we have nothing in the world to wait for.
Let us go home through the woods.
The last days have been strange, Jane. On Monday, a singular mood came over me in which grief replaced frenzy. I had long had the impression that since I could nowhere find you, you must be dead, and late that night, ere I retired, I supplicated God that if it seemed good to him, I might soon be taken from this life. I was in my room, by an open window. It soothed me to feel the night air. I could see no stars, and only by a vague, luminous haze knew the presence of the moon. But I longed for you, Jane, both with body and soul. I asked of God at once, in anguish and humility, that if I had not been long enough desolate, afflicted, tormented, and might not soon taste bliss and peace once more, I pleaded, and my heart's wishes broke involuntarily from my lips in the words, Jane! Jane!
Did you speak those words aloud?
I did. If any listener had heard me, they would have thought me mad.
Last Monday night, somewhere near midnight?
What followed is the strangest thing. You will think me superstitious, but as I exclaimed your name, a voice replied, I am coming. Wait for me. And then, where are you? Perhaps your soul wandered from its cell to comfort mine, for that was your voice, as certain as I live.
Strange indeed.
You cannot now wonder that when you came upon me so unexpectedly last night, I had difficulty in believing you other than a mere voice and vision, something that would melt to annihilation as a midnight whisper.
I am your whisper at night, and your voice during the day. Come, Edward, let us go home. Dear listener, I married him. A quiet wedding we had. He and I, the parson and clerk, were alone present. This time there were no rude interruptions, no impediments. This time the service was peaceful and the promises heartfelt. When we got back from the church, I told Mrs. Fairfax.
Oh, Jane, my dear, I am delighted. I wish you both joy. You deserve it.
I wrote to Diana, who promised to come and visit once the honeymoon was over.
She had better not wait till then, Jane, for our honeymoon will shine our life long.
St. John continued to write to me from India, but without ever mentioning Mr. Rochester's name or alluding to my marriage. And little Adela...
I am not happy at my school, mademoiselle.
I found her a school conducted on a more indulgent system, where I could visit her often. She will never want for anything. I know now what it is to live entirely with and for what I love best on earth. Edward and I know no weariness in each other's company. He sees nature. He reads books through me. No woman was closer to her love than I am. One morning, at the end of 2 years...
Jane? Do you have a glittering ornament round your neck?
Yes. I am wearing a gold chain.
And are you wearing a pale blue dress?
Indeed, I am. Oh, Edward!
The sky is no longer a blank. The earth no longer a void.